Okay.
All right.
I think we're live.
I think so.
I don't know. See a chat. Okay. There's where the chat. Can you see where the chat would be?
On the side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
That's this. I don't see much.
Chat. Let's see. Tell me if people come in.
Okay.
I forgot how to do some of this stuff. We were just playing on it the other day.
Yeah. Cammy Cam.
Let's see.
Cammy Cam.
Good morning, Cam.
Ohio Pound Mom. Good morning.
Here's all our friends. We're on the Restream app today, and I don't know what I'm doing. Let's see. Oh, we could do that. Oh, wow, that's big.
Yeah. Oh, that's nice.
That's fun. Okay, we could do that. And then just bear with us, guys. We're trying to figure. I have terrible lighting in here this morning. I'm in my living room, and we're just
Good morning. Good morning.
Do the best we can. Good morning, everyone.
Do you want to hear my really funny dream that I had that I told Rain about?
Sure.
So I had to load a big boat with all of the dogs that I take care of. And then we were all dressed like we're on the Titanic. And then we went all the way out to Rain's house and we loaded all of those people and dogs. All of them were dressed up like we were on the Titanic.
What?
Yes.
You know, Salem loves the Titanic.
It gets better, okay? It gets better. And then Loop, Kermit, and Melon were playing the violin.
What?
And Ruby was a seal that pulled us to Jamaica. I don't know.
Maybe this is a sign they're going to get, all of them are getting adopted. Good morning, Joy.
Maybe. I'm like, what is happening?
Good morning, Jason. Jamie.
Good morning. Good morning.
Jenna's telling us about her dream about all the dogs that were on the Titanic with her.
Yeah, I do. I sleep and dream about the dogs. Oh, good morning from Milwaukee. I'm in Menominee.
That's so funny.
Yeah, I'm in Wisconsin right now. That's why I'm not by Katie.
Yes, Jenna's in Wisconsin. I miss my co-host. At least you're here, but I'm like, what do I do with my hands? I have so much going on. I have a mouse. I have
You have to swipe it.
I've got my iPad. I've got my notes. Oh my goodness, it's a lot going on.
Do you have your coffee?
I had my coffee. I don't have my Starbucks though, because Jenna brings me Starbucks when she comes, and nobody brought me any Starbucks.
Oh gosh, that's loud. Okay, calm down.
This is. Let's see. We can't see how many people are on though.
No.
So you guys just be commenting to us, because on the Restream app you can't really see how many people are on the live.
Let me see.
So we don't want to feel alone out there.
We don't
know what's going on. Maybe you could get on with your phone or something.
I'm checking.
Okay. We have a lot of baby talk going on today. We're just two girls trying to do the best we can. Hey, Miriam. Miriam's
morning.
Mila on here, so that's good to know.
19.
Okay. I'm trying to find that banner thing that she's got.
Dude, I don't know.
We can't go on TikTok today because we don't know how to do that on here. I guess
Sure.
I could have done Facebook, but now
Are
I
you
don't know.
Are you able to add it?
Not without closing it. Oh wait, yeah, I can. Did I go somewhere? Do you think we should go live on Facebook?
Up to you. You like my new cup? I got a new cup yesterday.
Let me see it. I missed it. Oh my gosh.
I know.
The Gilmore Girls were so ridiculous.
Sure am. Oh my god. I don't know what's happening. I'm having a hot flash.
Good morning, everyone. All right, yeah, let's go. We'll try the Facebook thing.
Okay.
All right. So this is our first time going live on Facebook. At least we can say the words today because we don't have TikTok going on, so we don't have to say Book of Face or the two.
Yeah.
We can actually say the words today.
Yeah. So well, I was like, ooh, maybe I should have brought my thing and then turned it. Or no, I couldn't have done it. But done this so they could have at least watched. But I was like, no.
Yeah.
No,
it'll be all right. It'll be all right without.
8.
All right. I was just sending the VRC Village thing. But the part didn't go through about watching on YouTube, so I don't know how that works. Maybe you can't have a link in the VRC.
Okay. Yeah, you can because you can.
Okay.
He has sent it in the past, but I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't
All right. Well, let's get started. So, good morning, Villalobos. It's Katie and Jenna here. I have my little microphone, my little news microphone. Today, Jenna is out of town, but we're still going to do this. We're doing it on the Restream app, which allows us to be live on YouTube and on Facebook today. So that's exciting. Do what?
Tina got notified.
Oh, good. Okay.
The Facebook notifications are popping up now.
I see. Okay, yay. No TikTok when the cat's been on my school play.
No.
No TikTok today. So Jenna's out of town, so we're doing it on the Restream app, which allows us to be on YouTube and Facebook. It's super dark in my living room this morning, so just bear with the lighting. And I have a lot of stuff going on. So I'm going to do the best. Because normally Jenna helps me, so I have paper and I have
I'm just dealing with the weird weather. I'm acclimating to the weather.
Acclimating to the weather. Good morning, David. Hey, William. William emailed me last night or yesterday and said, inquiring minds want to know, since your co-host is out of town, will you be doing your show or not? Did something happen?
Yeah, what was that noise?
Sorry, that was my work phone calling. I'm like, nobody does engineering on Saturdays. What are you people doing? Tiger says, I like your glasses. Thank you.
Those are cute. Are they new?
No, I have these in green and in black. I use an online glasses store, and you can send in your prescription and you can get glasses for pretty cheap. So I have the girls have been in my closet and they're like, you have so many glasses. And I'm like, I know, I'm crazy.
You know what? I just spent $170 on Chloe's 20th repair. You know what? I didn't even think about ordering them on a cheap website.
Yes.
So dumb.
Going forward, order them on the website. And I'll let you know what that is. I don't know. Hey everyone. Okay, so we've got a pretty busy schedule. Lots to talk about today, so that's exciting. Again, we're on the Restream app, so we do have the little donation. What? You can like point at it.
Good point. Over there.
In the corner here, if you guys want to donate through there, or if you're on YouTube, you can donate on the app. So I guess if you're on Facebook, the way to donate would be through the QR screen.
Hi, Kim.
If not, who's Kim?
She works in the West Virginia.
Oh, I see it. So yeah, you can donate through the YouTube. If you donate while we're live, then we'll give you a shout out. I don't have all the bells and whistles that I said I was going to have from last week, but I have ordered things to celebrate when we get a donation. So if you were on last week, you saw me having a whole moment when we were donating. I was pretending like I was blowing a horn. There was confetti popping. There was a lot going on. Good morning, Tara. Good morning, Anna. So we have big plans for when you guys donate, but that's not today, unfortunately. So, but still donate because it all goes back to the dogs. All right. So good morning, Leslie. We're just having some more people join us. Let me turn my phone off. It's making weird noises. Okay. Everything should be well because it's not on the phone today. It's on the computer. So if you hear that ringing again. Okay. So this morning, the first thing we're going to talk about is we have such great news. We cleared the Barco card. We're so excited. So every single one of these dogs were virtually adopted. This was all of the dogs that we had featured throughout the first couple of episodes of Good Morning Villalobos. So a lot of other dogs that we featured did get virtual adoptions, but these were ones from the last couple of weeks that did not have virtual adoptions. So we put them on a Barco card, and you guys showed up for that, and I think that is so awesome. And then what also exciting news is that Chief got a home, so we'll talk more about that as well. So that's why you see the little home thing on there. That's so exciting. I think that's the first time that we've had a bingo or Barco card that had a home on it. Yeah. So this is a really exciting card. I'm just following along on the comments too. William said you were having seizures. I was going to say that, but we'll be mindful. I was having a whole moment though. Oh, good, Bruno. Good morning. Love the show. Ashley. Good morning, Jerry Ann. All of our friends are here.
Yay!
It's Saturday morning. It's Saturday morning with Katie and Jenna. You love that, don't you?
I do. I feel left out. I have nothing.
I know. I felt really sad last night when I was getting prepared by myself. And then this morning I slept so late and then realized it's because you're not here to wake me up and bring me coffee.
Because I'm usually texting you at like 6:30.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, Noki says hi.
Yes.
That's
How's he doing?
Yes, tell us how Noki is in the 90 Dog Fiance program, which we will talk about in a little bit as well. Cammie said I had to go with my third choice because someone chose my first and second choices. I know. Camille and I were chatting back and forth trying to figure out what are we going to, and I was giving her other options. Like, you don't have to pick from the Barco card. And she was like, no, we're going in. We're doing it. We're clearing the card. And then Linda swooped in at the end and got the last one. And I was like, those are my friends. I was so excited. Jerry says, Saturday morning with you guys is awesome. And good morning from Germany. Let's see, be willing to host a spay and neuter microchip clinic in Monte. Logan, that's something we could ask M2. I don't know what the plans are for that, but you can email me if you have any questions. You can email me and I can send it to M2. You can email me at katievrc@outlook.com. Good morning, Joe from England.
I love that.
Noki said Jennifer says Noki's doing awesome and coming out of his shell. That's a really special pup.
Yeah.
So this is exciting. So this was our Barco card. These are, again, just all VAs. Our dogs that are here, they're all available for adoption. But we have a program here called the Virtual Adoption Program. And the Virtual Adoption Program is all dogs that are adoptable. You can go onto the website and see if they have a virtual adopter by looking underneath their little profile picture. If they don't and you want to virtually adopt them, you can email me at vrcvirtualadopter@outlook.com. That's the only way. There's no link or click or anything like that from the website. You have to email me. And then I'll get you set up and you can be part of the program. Oh, yay, Jamie. Thanks for your donation. Ding, 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 ding. You do the confetti and I'll do
Confetti.
Thank you, Jamie. So it's a really wonderful program. The $300 that the $300 virtual adoption fee goes to the actual adoption fee when the dog is adopted. So that's really special too. It makes it easier for someone to pick that dog if they weren't able to afford that dog. And while you're in the program, you can send care packages. Your dog gets a special Amazon wish list catered to your dog. You get updates, you get pictures, videos. Jenna and I go live, and sometimes you can see your dogs live. We also have little one-on-one live sessions, Jenna and I, just for the VAs and just for the sponsors. And then you get into a Facebook group where we've all become friends. It's so amazing. So we will do another Barco card after this with some other dogs that we have put on the show to be virtually adopted. But this is big news. So Carhartt was one of them. Look at that face. Oh my God. So this was special because Cindy and Rebecca went in halves on Carhartt. So that's also an option if you're unable to pay the full price. If you want to go in with someone else, we'll list both your names in there. Jerian said, I will be emailing you, Katie, between work and the pic slideshow for my classroom is kicking. That's fine, Jerian. Pepita, I have to go to work soon. Enjoy your weekend. Okay. Well, this is being recorded, so don't worry about it. You can catch us later. Hey, Ruth. Inquire Minds want to know, where are the GMV shirts? Jenna's got hers on. Mine's in the wash, but we are shopping around to find the best option for you guys. We're getting them made, but we want to make sure that we can get a good price on those, so we don't have to charge you guys too much for them. So this is Carhartt, and his virtual adopters are Cindy and Rebecca. And again, all these dogs are available for actual adoption as well. Can this thing move? Let's see. Align. Give me just a second. There we go.
There we go.
This is Amulet, and Amulet was the last one on the Barco card, and Linda pulled through on that one. I thought that was awesome. Linda is a virtual adopter for Cinnamon, and then she had 2 other virtual adoption dogs who just recently passed away. So Linda was able to pick Amulet up. And then we have Prime.
That dog is so cute. Like,
yeah.
Look at his face.
Oh my God, such a beautiful dog. Connie's saying I would definitely get a shirt. That's awesome. Yeah, we are so excited. I love the logo so much. Jenna's made stickers. We're going to make other merchandise as well. Everybody's been super supportive of the show. So good morning, Carol. So then we have Gordy. Look at that sweet baby. And Cindy also picked up Gordy. So now I don't even know how many dogs Cindy has at this point. So I think that's so awesome. Jeannie's saying she received her shirt. Oh, good, from Tia. And then yes, and so Camille picked Damien up. I posted some more pictures of Damien last night in the virtual adoption Facebook page. Just one of the ones that we had taken while we were out there. Jerry Ann said, "Ooh, stickers! I love stickers." So does Jenna.
Yep.
We have those hologram stickers are so fun. Yeah. I'm really excited because Damien and Gordy are in the same place with Tammy. And so when we were able to tell Tammy that, 2 of her pups that she takes care of is getting virtually adopted, she was super excited about that.
Yeah.
And let's see. Tony's saying, please tell us about the virtual adoption program. Okay, yeah, the virtual adoption program is for dogs that are adopted. They're in our care, but you can adopt them virtually while they wait for a home, and you can
They're
spoil them.
adoptable.
What did I say?
They're adopted.
They are not adopted. No, they need homes.
They need homes. They're adoptable.
But they are adoptable. So you can go on the website and look at any of the dogs that don't have a name under their profile picture. And if you want to virtually adopt them, then you can email me. There's got to be a way to put on here the. I know.
Yeah, I don't know. We had it rolling the last time. I don't know what.
I know. I don't. Well, she doesn't have it rolling. So when you don't I could just click on it. We're still learning this Restream app. Anybody who's watching, so bear with us. So yeah, so the VA program is one of our biggest programs here. It really is super beneficial for the dogs, and then it's also been so beneficial for the staff. I just feel like it has everybody engaged because the different locations, they take care of the certain dogs. And they need to take pictures and they need videos. And then they get, thank you, Pammy. Ding, 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 ding. We have a donation from Cammy Cam. You're amazing. There's my wife in there as an email. I can't afford it. Yes, Logan, email me. We'll see. I don't know what we do with the spay and neuter and all of that stuff. Yay, Cammy Cam. But M2 can help us with that process. So that's the exciting thing about the virtual adoption program is you get to be a part of just such a wonderful group of people who just want to spoil these dogs. And then when they do get adopted, it's like a win for all of us. It's a win for the staff, even when they get virtually adopted, it's like the next best thing to being adopted. I feel like I've had a couple of the team members say that like it feels almost the same. It's not obviously as good as them getting into a home, but it really gives us a happy, warm feeling that they've been chosen. And some of these dogs don't ever get a home, unfortunately, and they'll pass in our care, which Linda has experienced, Brianna has experienced in our program. So yeah. What's
hot? I cannot. It's like freezing cold here, but like I'm hot at the same time because they have the heat on.
Go tell your mom. Go get your mom in here right now.
So I have to like turn on a fan. I'm like, this fan and I are best friends right now.
Yeah, no, you need one of those hat things. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Let's see. Whoopsie. I'm trying to see what.
Now I'm cold. Oh my God.
Okay. Someone's having hot flashes. She's too young for menopause, folks. All right. Next. All right. So these are all of our dogs that were virtually adopted that we just shared. So our barcode card is filled. So that's exciting. Anyone who virtually adopted one of these dogs will go into some sort of raffle and we'll have something for them. Okay.
Love that.
We'll draw a name. We'll do that wheel thing, and then whoever wins will win. I want to do like a Good Morning Villalobos box, like a goodie box or something like that. That's the goal. Am I really dark?
No.
Okay. Is it okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Welcome back to Wisconsin. Okay. Now let's talk about some dogs. Oh,
that thing is so cute. You gotta get close to the snoot.
It's not letting me.
Why is it far away?
Okay, this dog is beautiful.
Oops. That's the one-legged one, right? Or the three-legged one.
You have a one-legged dog. I'm going to be very impressed with our capability.
I meant the three-legged one.
I don't know because I can only see.
It's Lula. Hold on.
Yes, it is. Okay, so let me tell you a little bit about Lula. Do you have information?
Hold on.
She does have only 3 legs. Okay, I'm adopting Lula. Salem wants a 3-legged dog so bad.
Armstrong, hello.
I know. You think Armstrong and Piggy would get along probably, huh? Ohio
You're all
Pom.
laughing at me.
Ohio Pom. One-legged.
You know what?
Over here at VRC, we have a one-legged dog.
Oh, a one-legged dog. It's amazing.
I mean, I feel like I have seen like two-legged dogs for sure, where they just kind
Yeah,
of.
those tiny ones where they're back on their back. They have little nubs.
I love that so much.
Okay.
William says perimenopause.
Thank you, William.
I've been looking that up actually. That's a real thing.
Oh my God.
Let's see.
I don't know what's happening to me.
Jerry Ann, yeah, you do need to get your Tia and Earl tickets. We'll talk more about that, but that's happening this next weekend. Yeah, we're 1 week away from those raffles. All right, we're talking about Lula. Come on.
I'm just here to be laughed at. It's fine, okay? Okay. So Lula, look at that face. That is a cute. What'd you do? Oh! Yes, there you go. No, yes. Make me smaller. Small.
Is that better? Can you see in the picture better?
Yeah.
There was that little dog in viral vids, two-leg that hopped like a bunny. Yeah. I know. That's what we're talking about. We don't have to do those. My hot flashes say perimenopause is real. I tell you. Ladies, we're out there.
Okay. Well, anyways, Lula, that cute little, looks like a seal. Yeah. It's cute. She's a sweet little pitty mix with 3 legs and 1 giant personality. She's a beautiful girl who came to us with an old injury that left one of her back legs shorter and painful. So we gave her the relief she needed by removing it. She is now thriving and ready to live her best life. She gets around just fine, so don't let the tripod status fool you. She does not miss a beat. She loves everything about car rides, snuggles, and being carried like a baby. Like, legit, like a baby. She is a total ham with people. She soaks up attention and affection like a sponge and gives it right back in tail wags and happy smiles. She is confident but never pushy, just the right balance of sass and sweet. She does well with some calmer dog friends, but would be just as happy soaking up all the love as your one and only. Either way, Lula's heart is big enough to fill a whole home.
I love her.
She's cute.
Look at this face.
It's a really cute dog.
Yeah, look at her eyes.
Get up and... I'm not there. You gotta boop.
It won't go any further. This is as far as it's going. Woo!
That's close enough. Look at that.
So sweet, though. Her eyes, that body. Amanda from Panda Paws had several two-legged dogs. She adopted a few dogs from Tia. Good morning, Maggie. Didn't you learn anything from William? From losing your job. Oh, William. William's such a hit. William. All right, so this is Lula. So Lula is available for adoption. She's also available to virtually adopt. So if you want to spoil Lula while she's waiting for her forever home, you can email me at vrcvirtualadopter@outlook.com, or you can go to the website and find my email if you don't write any of that down. Or you can go and you can adopt her. You can go online and hit view dogs and fill out an application. She is beautiful.
Beautiful.
Right. Jerry Ann says, boop. I love that. All right. The next dog, I added some of these.
I love him.
So I got to spend quite a bit of time with Ewok while I was out in the country. So this is Ewok. Ewok is available for virtual adoption and for adoption. If you guys are on Patreon and you watched the first episode of Life with the Underdogs, Ewok is on that with Earl. And Ewok's the one that actually knocks the camera out at the very end. So lots of energy, super sweet. Hold on just a second. I have some.
He's beautiful. He's such a sweet dog. He actually was a Christmas present to us. He was tied up to the warehouse on Christmas Day with another dog. That dog unfortunately passed away from renal failure about three months after we got them. So that was rough. But
this is that homeless man that we see.
yeah.
I'm reading the story now. Yeah.
And it really sucked because it was like we helped him with dog food in the past. Like we helped him a lot, and he actually had my like number, and he still like it was one of those situations where we were really really frustrated because we helped him a lot, and he didn't even, and it was dark and it was cold. It was like 7 o'clock at night, so like thank God somebody was still working at that time of day, but like if he would have done it later, those dogs would have been out there all night long,
right,
until we came in the next morning.
Yeah, that's really sad. It does say that he came in very sick and was quickly placed in hospice care. Oh, that was the other dog. And then yeah, so it says Ewok is thriving, spunky guy who loves his toys. Yeah, it's in. Somebody asked, Life with the Underdogs. It's the first episode of season 4. It's a little rocky. It's a really well shot video, but our mics weren't working all that great in it. But it's a really good video, and you can see Ewok in it. It's one with Earl. Every time we do a new episode, it's getting better and better, and I'm so excited about that. Let's see.
Yeah. He's really.
My breakfast was just delivered. William, what did you order for breakfast? I'm interested in that. William's out there getting breakfast delivered.
Not the right breakfast.
Yeah. Ooh.
Shame.
Yeah. Okay, so that's fun. So this is Ewok. Ewok is available for adoption and virtual adoption. Such an amazing dog. All right. I've yet to see season 4. Can't wait. Yeah, it's good. We talked about it on the last episode, and we'll talk a little bit about it here, but Life with the Underdogs is still going on. It is on Patreon, but Perry's actually the one recording and doing production. Perry and I both were doing the interviews and production. We're editing, we're filming.
We're learning.
We're doing the best we can. But every episode gets better and better. So we hope everybody's enjoying it. All right. I went rogue last night. I thought I would surprise you with a couple dogs.
I know. I'm just like, I don't know this one. Hold on.
Yeah. But look at this pup.
That's a cute dog.
You know what I just noticed? We don't have Jenny or Ange on this morning.
Oh no. Hopefully everybody behaves.
Oh, ding, 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 ding. Wow, thank you. Thank you so much for your donation. Bing, 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 bing. Boo. That's the horn. I can't wait to have a whole confetti thing. Thank you so much now for your donation.
I'm sneaking glitter into it.
I'm okay with that. Salem will love that so much.
I love glitter.
Yeah, I do too. I'm obsessed with glitter, confetti. I love like confetti that's themed that you like put on the table. William said he got delivered pancakes.
Yeah, that's not the right breakfast, but okay.
Oh, how cool. I didn't realize Perry was doing all of that. You guys are so cool. Yes, Jerry. Yeah, we don't have production anymore, but everybody was still wanting to see what we had going on. So Perry has always like recorded his own skate videos and stuff. So he has a good eye for that and edited it. So we're just doing the best we can.
It's a lot. Like it's a lot to figure out.
Yeah. And now I'm doing like the interviews and stuff. Like yesterday we had the one meet and greet and everything. And I was like, hello, I should probably interview you now. It will come more naturally, but like we're not production. We didn't go to school for that, you know? So we are just learning and it's coming together. We're getting better. Let's see.
No, this isn't Moore's.
If I was allowed. Okay. Okay. So this is Tots. Whoops.
I think this one's at Jenny's. I think I saw it the other day when I was out there.
Okay, I love also a one-eyed dog. I love a one-legged dog and a one-eyed dog. Maggie says, I'm obsessed with y'all. I hope to one day be able to adopt a dog from you. We hope so too, Maggie. So this is Tots. Tots is 8.5 years young. Tots is full of life and always ready for her next adventure. I'm just gonna
boop it.
Boop that snoot, everybody. Look how pretty her eyes are. We haven't told her yet, but she's getting older. So as far as she knows, she's still playful. She's still a playful pup. Tots is one of a kind girl with a heart of gold. She lost an eye due to a bad ulcer when she arrived. But don't worry, she never even noticed that either. She navigates life like a champ and doesn't let anything slow her down. She loves toys. And while she still has plenty of energy, she's happy to just Netflix and chill after some playtime. Oh, and did we mention she loves the water?
We love a water pet.
Dog. Tots is looking for a home where she can be the only pet. Would do best with kids 10 and up. If you're looking for a loyal, fun, loving companion who will keep you entertained and snuggle by your side, Tots is your girl. So this sweet baby angel is available for adoption and virtual adoption. Jerry Ann said, boop, you're amazing. Yep. Just remember you have to clean up the confetti, Katie. We'll let Perry do that.
I'm waiting for a comment in the back. No, I won't.
No, we're not doing confetti. So you can adopt Tots. She's available for adoption as well as virtual adoption. So if you can't have a pet in your home, you can still virtually adopt, and you can just email me. You can go to the website to get all that information.
Who's next?
It's time, everyone.
Can they only do this on the tube, though? I don't think they can do it.
I think you can only do this on the tube. I'm not sure about Facebook, but I didn't turn it up.
Oh, no. Boop it!
So everybody knows that you tap your phone screens or whatever you're on at your tablet for 30 seconds to show your love. Everybody's booping. Or you can comment, you can donate during the boop.
Do it.
So 3, 2, 1. Boop! That's Woo! Woo! Come on, everybody. You can boop that snoot. Everybody boop that snoot. I'm so ridiculous. If you give me a microphone, boop, boop, boop. We're coming up on the 30 seconds.
Like and send hearts. All of it. All of the things.
We can't really see it on this app, so we don't know if you're doing it or not, but we're assuming you're doing it. Woohoo! Yay! Is it right side up this time?
It is. Well, that I can see. Yes.
Thank you, everybody, for playing. That's my favorite thing.
It's so fun.
Can you hear the music?
A little bit.
Next time I'll turn it up. Okay. That's it.
There's a next time?
We'll see. Okay, thanks everyone for booping the snoots. We really appreciate that.
There's my naughty boy.
I feel so dark. Is it bad?
No.
Maybe it's just because there's so much light shining on me that I can't see anything.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was our virtual adoption program. Now we're going to talk about our sponsor program. So there is a difference. We do have two different. Let's get you back in here.
Look at that naughty boy.
I guess that works better because you can see my whole face. The sponsor program is the other program that we have. It is for dogs that are not adoptable. So that's the difference. People ask, what's the difference between the sponsor program and the virtual adoption program? The sponsor program is for dogs that cannot be adopted for multiple reasons, mainly behavior. Sometimes it's medical. Sometimes they'll be a sponsor dog and then they'll do okay, and then or they'll get better and we can switch them into being adopted. So sometimes you'll find kind of like Tassin, Atkins, where you're following Eclipse, you're sponsoring them during their sickness and then they get transferred over. Do you want to tell us a little bit about Wild Turkey?
How much time do we have?
Oh, look at that.
Look at his nose.
Oh.
Boop it.
Boop that snow.
Boop it.
This is such a good looking dog.
He's very, very cute.
William.
William.
I am a little bit of a spaz, okay? If you haven't noticed, I'm a song and dance.
You should see us in person together.
Mhm.
Like, not.
Yeah, we've toned it down a little bit today.
Yeah.
Hi, Kathy.
Me and the
All
kids
right.
all get yelled at for being too loud by my brother.
Oh, Mal said I sponsor Wild Turkey. Thank you, Mal.
So Wild Turkey came in as a puppy many, many years ago. He was unfortunately one of the dogs that got dog napped. You can look up that story. We did get him back. We got 5 of the dogs back. And they're part of the t-shirt that says survivors on it. He's that handsome gent in the middle. He emotionally has been traumatized so badly from that entire ordeal that he does not trust many people. He is extremely cautious, and a little just on edge. He does great.
He's so cute, but I mean, he has that look. You know what I mean? Like, you can just
Yeah.
tell he's guarded.
He's very guarded. And like, if there's like something like also up there that's just like a light bulb's not fully on.
Mm-hmm.
He's a very strong dog. This dog, we have a relationship that he loves to punk me. He does live with me, and he knows he loves to play games. He loves to punk me. He loves to test my patience. He's very quick. He's very strong, and he loves toys. He's just extremely guarded, and it like really sucks because he's so beautiful, and he would have been like. It's just frustrating to see like. Because people that worked with him before he got dog napped, and then to hear this, like, and then see him now, it's just sad. It's just like extremely sad because he would have been, and he's a great dog. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying he's not a good dog. But just the fact that he emotionally can't leave.
Right.
It just doesn't. He needs to feel safe and like secure, and. Whoa.
Sorry.
And like now he's just so guarded and has a really hard time trusting. Like he's great with me. He's great with my my kids. He loves Kyle, but he just and like the employees that do come over and help and hang out and stuff. But like it just sucks because he would have been such an amazing dog for somebody before this situation happened. And it's just like that situation really proves that these dogs emotionally do carry trauma.
Right.
And it takes time, a lot of change to try and fix it, but he's content, he's happy. He loves
That's
to pee
the thing, we don't give up on him, so we take him in our own care,
His favorite thing to do to me is pee on my shoe.
Yeah.
That's his favorite thing.
That's about right.
Yeah. And it's always when I'm not paying attention.
Mouse is my kind of dog. Maybe soon we will meet in person. One never knows. Poor baby breaks my heart. I figured out how to do the ticker.
Oh, I just noticed that you had it on there.
I just figured that out.
I love that. Oh, there's Kelly. So Kelly actually helped save him from up north.
Wow.
So she actually, that blue collar in that picture, she got him, and it says his name on it.
Oh, Kelly, that's awesome.
So
Jerry Ann saying, William, we should all plan a date to go down and have a day to volunteer and then spend time together in person, all for the benefit. I would love for all of you to come at the same time.
Wouldn't that be so fun?
I would die to have lunch with everybody, like from the program, sponsor, and virtual adoptions. Patty says, yay, Katie, very professional. That is a great idea. Yeah. We can all talk about that more because that would be so much fun.
That would be amazing.
Okay, so next is Camo.
Oh, Camo.
I absolutely love Camo. I had just started when Camo came in. Super rough around the edges. He also has an edge about him. But I remember always kind of being scared to go into his kennel, but then like once you were in there, he just wanted to like play with the ball and stuff. Like he was okay, but he definitely has that like energy with the kennels.
Chief.
Oh, yay. Hey, Dawn. Tell Chief we love them. Good morning, Grace. So it says Camo came to us with tough experience. Camo does need sponsors for real. Like Camo is one that is who's new on the list and is being overlooked for some reason. And so he does not have a lot of sponsors. So I would really love for you guys, if somebody out there is looking to sponsor a dog, to sponsor Camo. I have a huge heart for Camo. He came to us with a tough exterior. A dog who had his share of challenges is now learning what it means to trust and simply be a dog. With a dedicated behavior plan, the unwavering support of our team, we're hopeful that Camo will continue to make strides and in time be ready for an experience forever home. So we are working with Camo. Camo's one that is on the edge there where it's like he really just needs some work. And if we can get it just through time, I think that Camo will be adoptable. Of course, he's one of the ones that Perry and I were like, we should adopt him. I don't know why we all are always wanting to adopt dogs.
You guys love the difficult.
We love the difficult, crazy dogs. But with Salem with us, he really did like Salem too, but he's just so big. He's a big dog.
He's big and very, very powerful. And I mean, when Kyle and I did those pictures of him, like it was, you saw that like sweet side of him, but he's really guarded with people. And you know what, I think I did stumble. I think his rescue is on the show. I think I like stumbled across it one day, like scrolling through Facebook, just like, and I swear to God it was him. So
I'll have to look for that. Yeah, I don't think I've seen any of it, so
and
we'll have to look.
If that's how his rescue was, like, then it makes sense as to why he's so guarded. But he can be extremely sweet and everything. I feel like eventually he could be adoptable.
I think so too. I mean, look at the face.
He's come a long way.
He would be one. I know that Tia's got such a house full. Speaking of, she just messaged me. She said she was down for the count. She has a headache this morning, so she's not going to be in the chat. But if we could get some of those other dogs out of her house and get Camo there, I feel like it would be like a Chase situation. Like the dog Chase who went and is a completely different dog with her. I feel like if Camo could get with her at some point, he would be changed. So anyways, Camo is available for sponsor. He's not adoptable, so he does need sponsors. You can go to the website. There's a link, how can you help sponsor a dog, and click that and you can make a donation. The sponsor program is a monthly donation, whereas the virtual adoption program is a one-time donation. All right. Now, we have these dogs are adoptable dogs. So we're going to switch gears now. So that was our sponsor program. These are adoptable dogs. We just wanted to feature a few more dogs along the way. This is Imelda. She does already have a virtual adopter. Let's just zoom in.
Look at that cute little face.
Look at that face.
Boop, boop, boop.
Yeah. I love a pink nosed dog with like little pink eyes. Let's just keep it there because that is everything. Mal said, oh my goodness. Hey, Celia from France. Good morning, everyone. Oh, Katie's here. Yeah, this face is adorable. This is a
Yeah.
beautiful face. So Imelda's past is one we wish no dog had to endure. She stumbled upon our staff from a dog fighting situation, a tight chain locked so cruelly around her neck that every movement made her cough and gag. Her small body was covered in both fresh and old wounds, and at first she reacted with fear and aggression until we realized the truth. She's deaf. I love her so much. So she's just looking for her forever home. Let's see, she needs a home with respectful older kids who understand how to coexist. Sudden touch, anytime you have a dog who's deaf or hearing impaired, you got to be careful with how you react towards them. Quick movements will be scary. So sometimes younger kids aren't great with deaf dogs.
She's amazing with kids. The thing is for her is that with being deaf, they have to understand how to deal with a dog that is deaf.
Mm-hmm.
She actually came in with Papa Legba. Like that's where we got her.
Yeah. And we featured Papa Legba last week.
Yeah, so that was part of the same dog fighting situation. But she came in, we got her about a week or two later.
Yeah. Mal, it's $300 to virtually adopt. I know, Mal, that you're a sponsor. You might want to look into virtually adopting. It's such a wonderful, like, close-knit group. Whoopsie. Pay the adoption fee. Yes, thank you, William. Okay, so this is sweet Imelda. She's available for adoption. She does have a virtual adopter already.
She also loves water, if you're into that.
I am. Maybe she can live with me.
You can collect all the dogs too.
I would give anything to have more dogs. You know that. Oh, William boops. We should have, if you boop, you get, like, just boop throughout, you know? There's some kind of, like, button or surprise. Look at this. I picked all the special dogs. Can you tell?
Yeah, look at that cute little nugget.
So this is Kim Possible. She's already virtually adopted by a woman named Kim, which we love that so much. We have a dog, Cindy, and she's virtually adopted by someone named Cindy. So Mal says, you don't have to twist my arm. Well, Mal, you can email me, vrcvirtualadopter@outlook.com, or you can email me in the sponsor one because I know we've talked before. So just let me know if there's a dog you want to virtually adopt, and I'll hook you up, girl. Okay. This is a 30-pound
cute little nugget.
Sweet. It says she is our tiniest resident. Let's zoom in. Yeah.
She's a small girl.
Oh my goodness. Termal. Stop it. Isn't it funny how, like, a zoomed in dog picture makes you talk like you're talking to the dog? You know?
All the time.
So this is Kim Possible. She's blossomed into a brave little girl, although at times she can be a little shy. But it doesn't take but a minute for her to warm up and run up to everyone and shower them with hugs and kisses. First and foremost, she needs to be the only fur face in the home, although she is polite with other dogs when out and about, but she can be a little spicy. You know how small dogs can be sometimes.
Yeah.
So we have to insist that there are no other dogs or cats in the home. But she is good to be around kids 10 and up. She's a little spunky, likes to run and play. So I think she would be a little too much for smaller children. I just don't think they would be as much fun, they're saying. So she can get the zoomies. She's perfectly crate trained and loves to go on car rides. She's the ultimate road dog.
There's a video Tia posted of her just like sitting in the RV and like her eyes are closed and she's like zoned out.
She loves it.
Yeah.
This is a sweet. So if you're looking for a smaller dog, you know, we're obviously not just a pit bull rescue anymore. We have all the dogs. And if you're looking for a small dog, this is your girl. She still lives with Tia, right?
Yeah.
So you get that. That's
Tia the one that I'm like, when I get back, maybe I should ask about taking her. I love her because she. Shut up. I'm
not gonna.
For her, like, she actually came in. The guys at the gas station by my house called called us and were like, there's this group of kids kicking this little, and she's small and she was really skinny, and they were just like kicking her, and like everybody wanted,
I remember that.
she just wanted to like somebody to take her, and she was like trying to get in people's cars and all of that, and they were just like kicking her and like yelling at her and all that. So the guys at the gas station like kind of like corralled her into like a safe area, and then called another employee, called Kyle, and then they called me, and I was like, oh my god, let's go get this tiny little cutie.
Well, if you take this dog, Milagro says that look is the one you get when out and your parent knows you might be tempted to say something, and they give you that look so you're not to say it. When you said you were getting that another dog, I'm pretty sure I went like this. Kim Possible was my favorite show when I was younger.
That's what,
yeah, it is so sad. But if you take this dog, I'm coming to get your the Chihuahua.
You have to fight $1 million for that.
Go.
I thought you were talking about Fury, and I was like, you're not.
I actually did want to say Fury, but then I knew you would tell me no.
Fury would just bite you.
So I was going for no.
He's a vicious little.
I want a small dog so bad, and no one will let me have one. Why is that?
I don't know.
Okay, you're frozen.
I think I froze.
Yeah.
What happened?
What's happening?
I don't know what happened. Oh, there we go.
Here we go.
What the heck?
Okay.
Okay, we're done.
Next. So Kim Possible is virtually adopted.
She needs a home.
She needs a home. So if you are interested in a small, tiny nugget, she's your girl. Next.
Oh
my goodness. Who likes Rottweilers?
Oh, me.
Oh, that's me.
Oh, that's right.
I do. I'm that girl. So this is
Bushwhacker.
Bushwhacker. If you want to tell us a little bit about Bushwhacker.
He's cute as heck, and he's so goofy. Like, he is so funny. I was actually working on a video that I got I got a bunch of videos and pictures of him he's up in the prison program right now. So I fostered him until he went up there, and he's doing amazing. He is so funny. Like, I can't even. He's hilarious, and he's like that typical goofy, dopey Rottweiler.
Yeah.
And he's so smart. He's so good with kids, and he's dog friendly. Like, him and my one dog, they would play in the back, and just like I had to make them stop.
Yeah.
Like, they could play
all day long.
He's so sweet, and he's so smart.
Did you take this picture?
No, they did up in the prison.
Because this is great. He actually looks like really happy and healthy.
Yeah.
And also, if you get a dog that's in our prison program, these dogs are getting trained. So you're going to get an actual trained dog right out of prison. So I think that's something to remember, because when you go to the website, you can see now who's in the prison program.
Yeah.
So if you're looking for a dog who's like well behaved. We have a lot of boots going on.
Katie, I can't believe Jenna didn't keep him. Yeah, he is my type, but the thing is I have Kane, who, I mean, you held on to him for a couple of days. You know how he was.
Yeah.
And now he's just a very large version, and it's like I couldn't have done the two
of them. Yeah. Not with all the other dogs you have going on, but this is a dog that would really just go straight to a home and be fine. So if you love a Rottweiler, this is your dog. Bushwhacker's in the prison program. That couldn't get any better, which means that you're getting a trained dog. I think it's so important to mention that. So if you're interested, Bushwhacker is virtually adopted by Sandy. So the adoption fees are covered, and you can go online and fill out an application.
And he's perfect.
Yeah. That's a good dog.
So, I mean,
whoops.
What is a boop? You gotta boop their snoot.
Someone asked what a boop is?
Yeah, what the heck is a boop?
Kathy, When you zoom in on a dog's snoot, you boop it. You do that in real life? I know I do. Don't go around booping other dogs though that you don't know. Don't, maybe a disclaimer. If you don't know the dog, don't boop their snoot. But Kathy, if you're new here, we zoom in on the dogs because we love them so much. And Jenna and I are obsessed with snoots. So we get in there. We have a whole segment called Boop That Snoot. Okay, next segment is our silver snoots. And this is a full-blown silver snoot. Look at this dog.
Oh my God.
Look at that silver snoot. I love it so much.
That dog is so cute. When Mariah sent us that picture, I was
I
like,
know.
oh, he reminds me of somebody, or she.
Let's see. So this
Reminds me of somebody, and I can't place it. It's a he. I can't place who he reminds me of. And it's bothering me, but he's so cute.
Yeah, I kind of get that too. Silver boop. I know. I love gray muzzles.
Oh my God.
This is a full-blown silver snoot moment, you guys, because when you have a little black dog like this and they're getting older, you definitely see their age. But this is Saturn. So Saturn is a 12-year-old lab chow mix with a full heart of sunshine. Has a lot of spunk left to share, so don't let the number fool you. Saturn is still full of life and love, enjoys the finer things like basking in the sun, car rides with the windows down, and leaning into the human side for all the affection he can soak up. One of the favorite games, Catch Me If You Can in the Yard. So he definitely has a playful spirit. No other animals and possibly older kids who understand that he's earned peace and space. This is a 12-year-old pup, so definitely a senior. Our senior program would cover the adoption fee and the expenses. So if you guys are interested, Saturn does need a virtual adopter and is also available for adoption. Obsessed with this dog.
We would love for him to get a home, though, in his silver
Kathy
years.
says, I love black dogs. William's looking for breakfast time. I'm obsessed with seniors and I love them so much.
I heard the snoots are silver because we kissed the color out of them.
Oh, I love that, Jamie. Oh my gosh. That is so cute.
Nope, I'm not crying today.
Hey, Linda. Linda's on. Okay, so our next one is Johnson. Do you want to tell us?
John. Oh. I was just staring at him.
Oh.
I was really distracted. Johnson.
We need to get a better picture of Johnson, but this.
It's a good picture. What are you talking
about? It's a good, well, I'm just saying.
Not when you zoom it in.
Right, when you zoom it in. Mal says maybe that's who I should virtually adopt. Mal, think about it. So many dogs need virtual adoptions.
So many. Johnson came in as a young man. He was a lot of dog. I swear to God that there's hound in this. I would actually love if he got virtually adopted and you wanted to buy him a DNA kit, I would die, because I swear that there is hound in this, because he has that that bark.
And the color. Yeah.
It's just how he sounds.
Right.
And when I first started working with him, there was no gray on him. None. And so it's crazy to see him now with the gray snoot. And I did a live, not this week, I think it was the week prior. And he was young when he came in. He was found, I believe it was over by the pull and scrap yard by a few employees, so they caught him. He's a runner, he's a track star. He loves to have his nose to the ground. He's always looking for something to sniff out. Loves snacks, loves his toys. He loves his crate. He's an amazing dog. He's so sweet. He used to give me a run for my money though, because he was not great on leash.
Mm-hmm.
And I did a lot of work getting him to be able to be leashed. But like I said, he's a runner and he's a track star. That's all I'm going to say.
It says he does prefer to be the only pet.
Yes.
But he is part of our senior program, so his adoption fee would be covered, and his vet medical costs would be covered. Johnson is available for virtual adoption. He's not virtually adopted, and adoption. So, oh hey Tammy, Tammy's on.
Yeah.
Yay! I also saw someone else. Francis. Hello from West Virginia. We got some people joining us. Okay, so you can virtually adopt or adopt Johnson. He's part of our senior program. Now, are you ready for this? It's breakfast time! Woo! Woo, woo, woo! There's our girl. I need Perry's working on a whole segment for breakfast, so I'm excited about that. Like a whole moment. William, where are you? It's your girl.
William. Come on. Chop, chop.
Chop, chop, William. Okay, so
crickets.
For those of you who don't know, it's time for breakfast. So, this is a morning show and breakfast is our girl. We have made lots of promises when it comes to breakfast. We want to get breakfast adopted so bad. She is a senior. She is still so full of life. She likes Jenna to dress her up in her little jammies. I've been listening as I've been cleaning. Sorry. That's okay, Ruth. Storm says you guys are awesome. So breakfast is everything. Breakfast is virtually adopted. So she's covered on that. She is in the senior program. But if you adopt breakfast, Jenna and I will come to your home and we will adopt her out.
We'll deliver.
We'll deliver her. We'll bring breakfast. I think I
promised.
We'll
bring all of her pajamas.
All of her jammies. I think I promised a Waffle House gift card last week.
Oh my God, yeah, you did.
I'll make you breakfast. We will have a breakfast shirt for you made. So lots and lots of promises when it comes to breakfast. So, I mean, I can't even imagine how excited we're going to be if she gets
I cry. But I
breakfast is virtually adopted by Sharon. So Sharon has a very special girl. So we're excited she's virtually adopted, but it's not a home. We want breakfast.
Good with kids. She is good with kids.
I just saw her yesterday, actually, when I went to the park, and I was like, "There's my girl, hey, BB," and she's like, "Ooh, ooh." She just, she has come so far in her age. Like when I first started working at the rescue, I know I've said this so many times, but like she was my girl, and she was right there at the end. So every time I would walk in, we would do our little heads together like that. But she had a little bit of an edge to her as she was younger, but as she's gotten older in the last few years, I feel like she's just really calmed down. Yay, William!
Yeah, William, come on. You
put your pancakes down, William. It's real breakfast time. We do adopt out special needs dogs. We actually featured a couple, Lauren, already this morning. So if you want to watch back, you can see we had one of our dogs without an eye. We have a 3-legged dog. We have a deaf dog, Imelda. Yay! Thank you, Ruth, for your donation. You guys are awesome. Mal said, I wish I could. I volunteer to shelter and support y'all because my spouse has bad allergies. Exactly. They remember and they don't want to lose what they have now.
So. And breakfast, she is great with kids. She's actually really, really respectful of them. But she has a lot of energy and she loves going for the car rides. She'll stick her head out the window. Her favorite thing is to it's on this side of me. So when I'm driving, she'll put her head, you know what, Ohio Pom Mom, stop making fun of me, okay?
We do not have any one-legged dogs right now.
But she'll put her head right here and then breathe in my face. That's her other favorite thing.
William says, what is Waffle House? Oh, yeah, I guess some people don't know. But Waffle House is like, there's a Huddle House, too. And Huddle House is the same as Waffle House. It's literally the same thing, but it's in different parts of the country. But Waffle House is a breakfast place, and, like, everybody goes and hangs out there, you know?
Okay, well, I guess if you don't have a Waffle House wherever you adopt her.
I'll take it IHOP. You got an IHOP, William?
Yeah, just let us know where you, what breakfast restaurant you have, and we'll figure it out.
I'll have it delivered to you, too, if you would prefer just breakfast delivery to your house. It's like an IHOP. Yes. Yeah. Ooh, I'm hungry now.
My children made me breakfast. Do you want to know what it is?
What?
Cookie dough.
Are you literally eating cookie dough for breakfast?
Apparently.
Are you eating it?
I mean, I like it.
I love cookie dough.
I do too. I will eat a whole thing, but I'm like, I'm trying to diet, people.
Yeah, that's no, girls. No. IHOP. William, what? Where do you live?
I think he's just trolling us right now.
William, I'm done with you. Breakfast of Champions.
Yeah.
Exactly. Man, Waffle House, that late night Waffle House.
You know what's crazy though?
I'm sober now, so
I never had really gone to one, and then Rain and I went and did an adoption, I think in Texas, and I had said something to Rain about never being at a Waffle House or Buc-ee's.
Oh my gosh.
And Rain was like, I have to watch you walk into a Buc-ee's. And I was
Did you do it?
Yeah. And my jaw was dropped.
Listen, you know we got a Buc-ee's.
It has its own whole merch thing.
Yeah, I know. We've got a Buc-ee's is my everything because we have one going into Florida, and now we have one 30 minutes from us.
Yeah.
In Mississippi.
Can we just take a road trip?
Yes. Yeah, it's open.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. Okay. Anyways, so Jenna's eating cookie dough for breakfast. That's for real. And it's going to be okay.
Yeah.
William is messing with everyone. We have a place called Friendly Toast. That sounds nice.
Oh, that's
I like that. What is Buc-ee's?
Jerry, to be fair, I didn't know until recently, like the last 2 years.
Buc-ee's is a gas station that's like on Disney World level. Like it has its own character. Buc-ee's, it's a beaver, and it's everything. They have their whole line of merch. Salem has a Buc-ee's backpack, a Buc-ee's water bottle, a Buc-ee's lunchbox.
Right, Cam? Cookie dough has the same ingredients as chocolate chip pancakes.
Whatever. I'm actually jealous because I'm hungry. I thought someone was in my window, but it was just a car driving by. Denny's is another breakfast place. Yes, I love Denny's too. We should have a game during the breakfast segment.
We should.
Let's think about it. Okay, so anyways, breakfast is adoptable. Please, somebody, anybody, adopt this dog.
Preferably in Wisconsin. I would love her to go to Wisconsin. She loved the snow too when it snowed. She was hilarious. Like I had her all bundled up in this cute little no thank you. Can you block that?
I don't know how to do that from here.
Or delete it.
Okay, I think I blocked them.
Well, it pulled it up on the screen.
Oh, okay. Nobody click that. There we go. Oh, you know what I just realized? My computer screen is touch screen. I just touched it. I don't know what made me think to touch my computer screen.
It's still in the chat, but...
Oh, I hit it, but I must have hit it on mine.
I think we have to have a mod take
Facebook
it out.
one?
I think we can't do it.
Okay, what I just learned here is that my computer is touchscreen and my mind just... Like, how dumb would that have been to touch the screen and it didn't do anything, but then it did? So my brain was like, wait, what's happening right now? Okay, anyways. Yes, everybody keep your eyes out for Buc-ee's. Literally the biggest gas station. We just got a new Buc-ee's here like I think it's like 40 minutes away from us, 45 minutes away in Mississippi. So I have 2 Buc-ee's when I go to Florida. I have the one in Alabama, and then on the way back, I got the Mississippi one. Like, we need Tia and her double block. Yeah, I know.
I know, she's so fast with it.
Linda's asking how breakfast is with other animals. Did you answer that?
She's not a huge fan, and really she's so full of like, she just wants to have all of the attention, like really truly wants all of your attention. She kind of gets jealous. And with how old she is.
Yeah, just let her be the only dog.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you for your donation, Alicia. Ding, 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 ding.
Oh, well.
Woo! That's so exciting. On this platform, you can't see the little sticker.
I know.
Thing, but that's okay.
At least we get the alert. That's cool.
William says now Denny's I heard of. I think
there's a Denny's up here.
Let's go to breakfast place and do a segment in breakfast. Let's go to breakfast places and we'll videotape ourselves. Okay, we got to go. Anyways, next. So it's always time for breakfast. Somebody adopt this girl. Next. So this is our next segment, Happy Tales. And so Jenna, if you want to explain why you're out of town and what you did this week.
So
I'm gonna be back. My water.
Okay.
You can keep going though.
Fine.
I'll be right back.
So one of the reasons I went out of town was that I brought this sweet angel babe to his home. It was actually a very quick adoption. A previous adopter who adopted one of our favorite VRC dogs. She had been taking a lot of time to try and find her next dog, and then Chief's picture popped up on the website, and she instantly was drawn to him. He is a very hard case. Unfortunately, he had been dumped 4 times in his short little life. I think he's only 5 years old. He which caused him to have severe separation anxiety, and so for him it was a situation where it's like he has to find that perfect person that's going to be able to really understand separation anxiety and dealing with a dog that has that. He attaches himself to people that he is comfortable with, and then any type of change, it's a lot. So it is a lot. But he actually had been picked to be virtually adopted, and that same, like, we sent Tia a message and we're like, oh, Chief got virtually adopted, and she like literally was like, we just got an application for him. So made it work so I could bring him up here with me, and he walked into that house like he had always lived there.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah. He did. And like what made me cry is Dawn was on here earlier. She sent me a text. I'm gonna just read it, because like it actually, I was at Marshall's. And,
I'm gonna be eating some cheese. Just letting you know.
Let me see where that text.
Oh yeah, Dawn was in the chat.
Yeah. And like I actually got really, really emotional because I didn't want to like bother her, but like knowing how bad his separation anxiety was, I was like, okay, I'm gonna just wait and see when, And she said, good morning, Jenna. I just wanted to update you. He did cry for a long time after you left, and then he kind of shut down and hid his face.
Oh.
She asked that her niece had come over, and he started to get really excited, and he did start to cuddle and sleep with her for most of the night.
I love that.
But he started looking for for us in the morning. And then she said, this is the big thing that I'm still stunned about. His collar came in. She got him a collar with little duckies on it, which
Aww.
he's got like that really like bubbly, goofy, like a duck-like personality. So I was like, oh my God, that's perfect. But he was so excited when he saw it that he danced and helped put it on. When I took it off to adjust it and add his new tag, he cried. I fixed it up right and put it back on him, and he howled. It obviously means something to him.
Crying.
Yeah, I was like literally in Marshall's like sobbing.
Yeah,
because
that's
like
beautiful.
he is such an amazing dog, and what really kills me for him is that he was so trained and so like well behaved in general, that he was loved by somebody.
Yeah.
And I think this is like the hard part, is like these are the types of dogs that we usually hold on to, because they are harder and people just can't, like, it gives them anxiety to deal with it, and they don't want to.
Right.
And like, so it's like we kind of attach ourselves to them a little bit more, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when I saw that, you know, when Tia told us that he had a home, I was like,
right.
And then when I knew it was Dawn,
like
that was even better, because like her house is absolutely gorgeous. It's in Wisconsin, so like
she had Richard, right?
Yeah. And she renamed him Reggie, and he passed 5 weeks ago. So, and you know, speaking with Dawn, and like I was there probably about 2 hours, and just there's pictures of Reggie everywhere. And like she loved him so much. And it was like emotional to like do that adoption, and then to like bring her Chief. It was like they needed each other in this moment to like heal. You know, like she wasn't ready to lose Reggie, and Reggie was so loved. Like people, like he would stand outside and just like watch people, and like everybody knew him.
Well, he had a huge personality too. You tried to get me to adopt Reggie for a long time.
Because I was like, I wanted him. Like I wanted to keep him too, and I was like, but he reminded me so much of Falcor that I was like, I'm just like looking.
I remember you saying that.
He's so adoptable, and that would be doing like him an injustice, because he's such a perfect dog, and he's so amazing. But for Chief, I'm like so excited, because Dawn has that knowledge and understanding of what he needs, and with the heartbreak she's going through with losing Reggie so soon.
This will be good for the both of them. That's exactly what it is.
She cried, and she was like, you know what? The only way to get through this is through this, and I'm here for you, buddy. And I was like, okay.
I can't wait to follow up. This will be a beautiful Dog Diaries story.
This is amazing. I'm so happy.
Perfect adopter, Dawn. She's not anymore, I think, but she was.
Slept with my girls.
I know, those pictures were so sweet, because you just know, like, he hasn't had the opportunity to do that, you know, and so you just, like, he's starting to live his new life on this journey. What a beautiful story. We need to keep that text from her, and we'll follow up with Chief, and we'll continue to show you guys some updates on Chief. But I was so excited because one of our VAs actually was virtually adopting Chief, and that same day he got real adopted, and we were like, wait, what? This is so crazy.
I mean, I think the message came in like basically at the same time of us messaging Tia. So I'm hoping we can get a Dog Diaries on him, because for him to be, I want to say he's only 5. So in his short little 5 years, he has been, he was abandoned 4 times. So his initial, and then he was in a shelter, He got adopted out. He got dumped in another jurisdiction in a different shelter, and then, you know, got adopted out there, and then he got tied to our gates, and then, you know, Tia and I and Emily kind of talked, and we're like, we're not sending him back to that, so like we'll just give him, like, figure it out, see why he's being returned so much. And it's really the separation anxiety from being abandoned so many times.
Right.
He wants to be your Velcro. He wants to follow you. Like in the hotel room, he was following the girls around. But he was perfect.
I do think that Reggie sent Dawn Chief, and I also think the timing was so perfect. Like, Chief was on our radar. We had just featured Chief on GMV. We put him on the Barco card. He got virtually adopted. That day he got adopted, and then Jenna just happened to be going to Wisconsin. So this was on her way up there, and it just all worked out exactly the way it was supposed to. So that is a beautiful story. We're so happy when we get to share these happy tales with you guys, these adoption stories. And we will definitely circle back around. Jenna did some recording while she was up there. So hopefully we can get a dog diaries and interview Dawn, and I'll reach out, and hopefully we can get a good story, the full story for Chief, and really showcase that. So thank you for doing that adoption. How amazing. You know, what a good way to start your trip.
Yeah.
All right. So what do we have next? Oh, it's kitty time for our kitties. I saw it somewhere up here. When I think of the cat, sometimes I think of Carolyn. And yep, there she is. Carolyn's in the chat. I am not eating dog treats for breakfast. If y'all follow along, Jenna and I do our unboxing for the VAs and sponsors. And sometimes I'll eat dog treats for donations. That is true. But today Jenna's having cookie dough, and I'm having cheese sticks. String cheese. All right. So for our Cajun kitties this week, we're going to feature Torty. I got to meet Torty when I was up there the other day. I like to rub that in Jenna's face because she hasn't got to meet the cats yet. This is an amazing cat. This cat is part of our sponsor program. A lot of our cats are. Dawn. Oh, there's Dawn. Everybody say hi to Dawn. Dawn is Chief's adopter. You're making me cry. Please, Jenna, you can bother us anytime. We love you guys. Chief was still looking for you this morning. He is so sweet. He loves my niece and Reggie, my big, beautiful boy. He sent me one of his friends who needed me. Bless you guys for all you do. Dawn, thank you so much for adopting such a special dog from us. I love having adopters in the chat. That means so much. Oh, tears for Jenna.
Dawn did it.
Tears for Jenna. Oh man. Thank you for sharing that, Dawn. Hold on. My dog, speaking of dogs, my dog's crying. Let me just get her out for a second.
Because she hears me. She misses.
She probably does. Fine. Or shut the door. All right, sorry. Some of you guys have seen Velvet on our lives. She's jealous because she's not being asked to be in this one, I think. Okay, so this is Torty. I got to meet this special cat while I was there. And
look at that face.
I know. Let's zoom in. Shall we? Look at those eyes. This cat is part of our sponsor program. We have a lot of cats in our sponsor program. So if dogs aren't your things, but cats are, this is your thing. This is for you. Oh no.
What happened?
My battery's going dead. Babe, can you find the battery thing for the laptop? Okay, so Torty is on our sponsor page. You can go there to sponsor her. It says, years ago after a massive sinkhole, I'm going to need you to do that fast. It's dying. Forced the evacuation of an entire neighborhood. These resilient felines were left behind. One resident saw them and couldn't just leave them. She cared for them for several years and got them TNR'd. She reached out to us to help relocate them before the entire neighborhood was given back to the swamp as it was no longer habitable. You may remember them from the show. We're not exactly sure how old Torty is, but at least 12 or 13 now.
Oh, wow.
I have to, can you tell us more about Torty and tell them how to sponsor? I gotta find that.
Okay, hold on. Let me find the link, the thingy. But that's a really pretty cat, for one. And those eyes are gorge. Oh, I just get so distracted by the pictures that I'm not on my game. Okay, hold on. Torty. But if you want to sponsor Torty, we have also made it easier on our website. Thanks, Mal. To where now the dogs, the cats, and the wolf dogs are all in their own little sections, so you don't have to like scroll through everything. So yeah, we don't really know how old Torty is, but at least 12 or 13, so a senior.
Sorry.
Yeah.
We're having technical difficulties.
Are you? But yeah, if you want to sponsor Torty, does she have any sponsors?
She does have some sponsors.
Yeah, Katie gets all those emails, but I think this is one of the ones that have less sponsors than.
Do you know what kind of plug it is? Okay. Sorry, y'all hang in there. My laptop's getting ready to die. So if it dies, then we'll come back.
Will we?
If it dies, then I guess we're dead. Where is the problem is I can't find my charger. This is what we're talking about. Good morning. Villalobos is chaotic sometimes.
Sure is.
It can be kind of nuts. So hang in there with us. Hold on. I think Perry's. We're on the crunch here.
Oh, she also does have a friend named Fricky.
Oh, I think I got to meet Fricky.
Did you? I think there's a picture of them. But it says, from the sinkhole to sanctuary life, Torty's journey is a reminder that love, healing, and a friendship can happen at any age. That's cute.
Your computer will run in reduced performance mode and might not charge. I don't. It looks
What
like
does that even mean? That doesn't even make sense.
I don't know. Can you continue looking for that charger though, just in case? Because that's saying it might not charge. Please, somebody help me! I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm just in my living room. Oh dear.
Oh no.
It's real life, and I'm here for it, Katie. Thanks, Sherry Ann. I'm not a newscaster, okay, folks? I'm just in my living room with a lamp.
We're just chaos goblins.
I'm just chaos. I was running around like a crazy woman. All right, let's keep going in case it does die.
Eating cookie dough for breakfast.
All right, that's
cute pet. Sponsor her, please.
All right, the next one is our wolf dog segment. The brothers, Jack and Frost.
Look at them. They're beautiful.
These are beautiful dogs. So our I was reading comments and now Perry's switching this cord out. I'm so scared. I don't know if I'm going to leave you all or not.
Oh my god. This desk, like the thing pops down and it scares the crap out of me because I always think I'm breaking something.
I think that's going to work. Okay. We are experiencing technical difficulties. Please stand by. Thank you, William, for that.
Yeah.
I should change the caption.
Okay, there we go. I was trying to find their picture. That was so loud.
What?
The typing.
Look at my thing.
Oh. Okay.
Stand by. We are crazy. I like that robot voice. I know, you guys. I'm I'm a
It's
whole
that-
treat.
It's the 1.5 hour mark.
Oh no, it is. Yeah, that's right. Okay, let me change that back. All right, tell us a little bit about our wolf dogs.
So Jack and Frost came from a backyard breeder situation, rescued as puppies in Ohio. From there, their journey took them to a rescue in Kentucky, but it quickly became clear that the facility was not equipped to care for these unique sweet angel babies. Another rescue in Wyoming stepped up, and then they realized that they weren't legally able to have wolf dogs. So then that's when we got the call. And without hesitation, of course, we made the long trek from Texas to Wyoming to bring them to safety at the sanctuary in Texas. They're still very shy and wary of new people, but Jack and Frost are slowly learning to trust thanks to the patience and dedication of our incredible team out there. These stunning brothers will never have to worry about being separated, and they now have a forever home at our Texas sanctuary where they can live out their lives in peace, together, and safe.
I love that.
And they're beautiful.
They are beautiful, and they do not have. I don't think they have any sponsors.
I don't remember you telling me that any.
They're newly added to our website. So, but I mean, we've probably had the wolf dogs now on the website for maybe 2 months or so.
Yeah.
These two do not have any sponsors. I feel like I would know.
I don't remember you telling me that they got any.
Yeah, and they always, every time I think of them, I get excited because it reminds me of Christmas. So I know I would have had like a moment that would have triggered me. So Jack and Frost need sponsors. You can go to the website vrcpitbull.com, go to how you can help, and you can sponsor either Jack or Frost or both of them. It's a monthly donation, and your donation covers the cost of their care, their medication, their treats, their food, all of that jazz. So definitely needing some. Really, all the wolf dogs need more sponsors. We put them all on there, and there was a lot of them. So that's one thing. You know, there's a lot to choose from. But these two have a great story, and if you're looking for a sponsor dog, they would be good ones. Okay, so our next segment is the 90 Dog Fiance program. So we're still looking for fosters. If you're interested in fostering a VRC dog, you can go to 90dogfiance@gmail.com. You do get a t-shirt, but you also get a dog to come live in your home. You're going to go through the process with M2 and Lizzie, and they will find your best match. I definitely think it's a wonderful program. We've got, KT is saying, yay, I can't wait to start next week. KT is also helping us with this program. So we're super excited about it. We do have 2 dogs that are being fostered right now. They're the only 2 so far, I think, that have made it to their homes. One of them is Noki, which Noki's foster was in the chat earlier. So I think that was really cool. And then Felony is our second one. We're following Felony's story closely because it will end up being on A Life with the Underdogs. Megan and Thomas, they are Felony's fosters, and they fostered Shelton during the 90 Dog Fiance program, and now they're fostering Felony and Shelton are boyfriend and girlfriend. And so we love this story so much. So you need to stay tuned because we'll be putting an episode together of that one. The updates we're getting, look, this is Felony and Shelton. They are reunited after a year apart from each other. The videos, everything. You guys are not going to want to miss this episode because they're just so in love. Like, they're just so engaged with each other. They knew each other immediately. Jenna's crying.
I can't.
Jenna loves Shelton so much and then loves Felony so much. These are 2 of her favorites. And then for them to, Megan saying, go Felly. So for them to be reunited in such a loving home. Oh my God, I've fallen in love with Megan and Thomas. I'm in a group message.
They're great.
They're
best. Absolutely amazing.
Yeah, the best. That's the thing. When you become part of one of these programs, whether it's a VA, the virtual adoption program, the sponsor program, 90 Dog Fiance, boot camp, when you become part of this program, and even on the chats, you guys are family with us. You know, we end up building a relationship with each one of you, and it's so special. Yes, Carolyn.
We're excited seeing names pop up, and we're like, oh, yay,
Yeah.
we're here.
Yeah, last night I texted Jenna and I was like, William emailed me and wondered if we were going on today. Like, it's so funny.
Yeah.
You're frozen.
I froze again.
Kathy says, I remember Felony. Jerry, this is seriously the freaking cutest ever. Yes, it is. They said double boot. Get in there.
And, like, the best thing is, like, Shelton waited almost 10 years for a home, 9-10 years for a home. And they took him in the in the 90 Dog Fiance program, fell in love, adopted him, and then when Megan found out that Felony was still with us, she virtually adopted her.
Right.
So then, she was not only part of the fostering program, then she adopted, then she virtually adopted Shelton's girlfriend.
And Shelton's a senior.
And yeah, so she's been a part of like almost every program
program that we have. Yeah. And I just think that's so wonderful. Like we said, when you become part of one of the programs, you're in the loop with us. We end up having a friendship with all of you, and it's so special. So you guys definitely stay tuned for A Life with the Underdogs with Felony and Shelton and their love story. And Megan keeps sending the videos because we absolutely love them. Megan says they're doing great. So Megan's the adopter. She's in the chat. You guys thank Megan for what she does. Amazing. Okay, so next on our list, this is our link tree. I just wanted to kind of show you guys what the link tree looks like. We have had several lives where we reference the link tree, and I just wanted you guys to know it's super easy. We talk a lot about different websites, different programs, places to go, things that we have going on, and we'll always say go to the link tree. This is the best place to go to get all that information. This is just half the link tree, but you can see that it has the store on there, how to donate. It has the raffle tickets on there, our homepage, the thrift store. So if we're referencing go to the link tree, this is why, because it literally has every single thing that we are doing on it. We also have 2 other link trees that are for VA specifically and for sponsors, and those are the Amazon wish lists. So if you find that you're in a link tree and it has dogs' names in it, that's not what you're looking for, then this is probably what you're looking for is the website. So I've had a lot of questions about that, how to find the link tree, where to find. Is the link tree on the website yet?
For what?
This link tree.
This link tree, I'm pretty sure it is.
Okay.
I can look, but like if you do sponsor and virtually adopt, those ones for sure are on the sponsorship page, because I know I can't remember who it was. Somebody actually emailed me saying that, or maybe it was Carolyn, we couldn't figure out where the sponsor and the VA wish links were, and I was like, I know I put them on there, but I got to make sure it's under the sponsor tab.
Carolyn said you're doing a great job with the wish lists. Yeah, you really.
Thank you. Yeah.
Chris, let's see. Thanks, Megan, for adopting. Hey, Katie, I was trying to get the story about my dog and the rainbow. I wasn't able to email it to you. Kristen, you should be able to email it katievrc@outlook.com. I am still accepting Rainbow Bridge stories. Okay, so this is the link tree. Next, I wanted to talk a little bit about the VRC Amazon storefront. So this is where you can go. There is a link on the page to the Amazon storefront. Jenna makes the wish list, and then if you go to Amazon, you'll see it should say Villalobos Rescue Center Life for Paws. That's ours. If you order off of any of these wish lists or this storefront, we do get a commission from Amazon as well. So the dogs get what they need, and then we also get a commission from that. So I just wanted to make a point. That's why if you're hearing us say the storefront, that's an Amazon storefront that is done by Jenna. Jenna really Tia started it and now Jenna manages it all, and it's broken down. It's super easy to follow. You can find just your basic stuff. Then if you're really looking for something specific, you can look for like cleaning supplies. You can look for the cats. You can look for specific dogs. You can look for enrichment toys.
Yeah. And there is a link tree for the Amazon storefront. Just the Amazon storefront stuff. So like all of those things.
Okay, yeah.
I'll send it to you. Because we have different link trees for different things, which can get a little hairy, but
it's a little confusing, so I want to try to simplify it as much as possible.
Yeah, so maybe I gotta make sure. That's my brain going in a different direction. I want to make sure that
is on your website. Okay, good deal.
Yeah. Okay.
So that I just wanted to really say that if you, we also do have a Chewy wish list as well, but the Amazon one we do get commission for, which has been super helpful. You guys ordering from those Amazon wish lists, we are seeing the commission coming back, and all of that, the toys, the treats, all of that goes to the dogs, and the commission goes to the dogs. So it really is a win-win.
Yeah.
Next, we're going to talk about the VRC boot camp. So this is getting up and going. I'm not sure, I saw something Tia mention that we actually do have some people coming down.
There was I think a couple of people last week that did come down. So it has popped off.
Okay, good deal.
Ange was helping with that too. Okay.
Thank you, Jerry-Ann. Yeah, so we'll get with Ange and see if we can get some pictures or footage or some follow-up on that. But the boot camp, for those of you who don't know, we used to do a program called Bully Boot Camp. It was super successful. If you're interested or you're thinking, oh, I want to come down, I want to work for you guys, or you just want to see what it's like to work for VRC, this is the best thing that you can do. You can come down. It's a week-long program. You're going to dive right into helping with the dogs. You're going to want to make sure that you're prepared to stay, that you're drinking lots of water, it's super hot, that you have the right clothes, the right shoes. So yeah, we need the help. We want you guys to come down and help us. And so if you want to do that, you can email vrcbootcamp@gmail.com.
And you do need to have your own vehicle, because we are not, we don't have transportation. So this is about an hour and a half out of New Orleans. So we don't provide any transportation. So
yeah, it's pretty rural out there. So I love it out there, though. I mean, I feel like this is almost like a retreat. You know what I mean? Like, you are going to be working, but it's so nice. It's so quiet. You're getting that time with the dogs, which can be super healing and therapeutic. Even if you're working and you're sweating your butt off, it's just a really good program to get involved in. And then we have had a lot of employees who are with us that went through the boot camp program, and they stayed. I mean, they ended up moving down here and living here, and they absolutely loved it, and now they work with us. So that's another one of our programs we have going on.
And for the best time to probably come down for that would also be, if you're contemplating moving here and like working for us full time, the best time for you to come then would be July, August, because you're gonna get the brutal heat, humidity, and again, it's taken. I moved and I didn't move down here or move down there for this job. But I moved there in August and it was 107 degrees.
Yeah.
Without. So it's like, it was wild, and it took about a year and a half for my body to acclimate from Wisconsin weather to Louisiana.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not for the weak. It's not for, you really gotta, if you're wanting to work, otherwise, if you just want to volunteer, like, there's some great times to come down, but just know your body and know what you can physically handle.
Right.
And bring what you can't, like, wear appropriate clothing.
Yeah, for sure. And that goes for someone's mentioning about the dog walking as well. So we do need to know in advance if you're coming for the dog walking.
About it's a week in advance they would like to know, because again, the weather is so chaotic. Like if you message a month in advance, like we don't know the weather.
Yeah, Jerry Anson, I was in New Orleans years ago for Labor Day week, and it was insanely hot. I'm sure it's worse in July and August. It is. It's bad. I mean, I always tell everybody that I'm from Pensacola, and I'm like, oh no. When I moved here, I was like, oh no, I know what hot is. This is a different kind of hot. It really is. You do get used to it, though. I mean, it is what it is. Stacy saying, "House Twa." That's my sponsor dog. Hope he got his last box.
He did get his box. He's doing amazing.
Okay, so for volunteering, it is dog walking only. You can go to volunteer at vrcpitbull.com and you can schedule that time. You can come out.
We spoke rain into existence. It's pouring out now. I can't get away from it.
It's nice here right now, but we'll get that 2:00 rain. That seems to be what always happens. Okay, so we're going to keep moving along. So next we've got our merch moment. So just a reminder that we do have a vintage store online, vrcvintage.com. We have some of Tia's clothes on there, some of Mariah's clothes on there, and then gently used vintage clothes. We have name brand clothes, and we are starting to accept donations of vintage items or jewelry, clothes, things like that. Don't just ship it though. You need to email me at katievrc@outlook.com. And then I'll work with you on getting those donations. Carolyn has actually done that. Carolyn emailed me. She told me what she had. I said, go ahead and send it. It got here and it's going to be amazing. I can't wait to showcase some of the vintage jewelry that Carolyn has sent over. And all of that money goes back to the dogs, every single bit of it. So I always mention this because people are like, oh my God, you guys are all over the place. Even my sister will be like, y'all have a vintage store? But we have to think outside of the box now. We don't have the TV show. Our donations are low. And so when you are getting something for your donation, like you do whenever you buy merch or you have, buy something off the vintage store, it just happens. It just works better. We get the money for that, and it's so helpful. Perry and I do the vintage store. So again, if you want to donate anything, I would love for you guys to email me at katievrc@outlook.com. That's it for the store for now. There is an Instagram page, so you can also see what we have on the Instagram. But if you want to check out all the clothes, when you go to the first page, for some reason, all of the stuff that's sold is showing up. Go into further in and you can see some more of the items, or you can categorize them for what you're looking for. And we have more stuff coming on that. We have to process all the clothes. It's a bit of a process. So keep tuning in to see. The next thing we have going on are the raffles. So this is happening. Yes, Carolyn, and Tia's going to start working. I'm working with her on that as well. Putting the vintage clothes on an app or a website called Whatnot. It's a little bit easier to navigate. And it's kind of fast paced. So we're going to look at doing that as well. So the next thing we have going on is the raffles. The raffles are next week. This is going to be absolutely insane. So make sure you go to the link tree or the website. You can go on Facebook as well and see where the links are. This is a day. Spend the day with Tia Torres in person or virtually. So spend the day with Tia and see what it's like running one of the largest dog rescues in the world, handling emails, phone calls, coordinating work schedules. You'll never know what's going to pop off. There will be 3 winners for this. So if you haven't already gotten your tickets, they're $10. Go to the website and get your raffle tickets for that. We have another raffle going on. This is Tony and Earl. Win a lunch dinner date with two of the smoothest criminals ever. There was this comment on one of the posts that said that was rude that we called them criminals, and I'm like, do you know these two?
Right.
Like, you know they were on the show because that's just the way it is. Like it was pit bulls and parolees. This is what they are. But believe me, if you were worried about that, they have embraced that title. Earl, and obviously it's Michael Jackson, Smooth Criminal. Earl and Tony will take the lucky winners out for a day or night on the town, show them there's a Southern hospitality, so bring your empty bellies and phones for lots of selfies. And there will also be 3 winners for that. So Perry and I will be out there next weekend. We'll be recording that whole process. And then whenever you do come down, if you're open to that, we'll be filming that entire thing. Is going to be so crazy. Linda said, for heat comparison, I worked 4 years in Abu Dhabi, United Arab Emirates, and it's the same kind of heat. Woof! William said, not according to Tia, she put everything on auction. So fun to win either raffle. Yes. All right. Okay, so these are all of our social media platforms you can follow us on. We're on everything now. It's the only way we can get the dogs out there without having a TV show. Yes, it's still on TV. We do not get any, what is the word?
Royalties.
For pit bulls and parolees. So we've created our own things. So you can follow us on any of these platforms. If you follow Tia on Patreon, that's her #1 platform. That's where you're going to see everything. Everything is on Patreon. There's different tiers. So you'll see Big Easy Boys with Tony and Earl. Motor Maidens, that's Mariah and her friends. Life with the Underdogs, that's the episodes we were talking about. And Perry and I are doing Life with the Underdogs and Dog Diaries. And there's some new episodes with that as well. So y'all bear with us. We, again, don't have a production company. We're doing a lot of this on our own. But one of the newest ones that's out there is Tia's Pit Bulls, Parolees, and Me. I just started listening to it. I know, Jenna, you've been listening to that. So that is Tia's newest one, where it's the unfiltered truth of the actual show. So she's going episode to episode, and really diving into all of those. I'm trying to think what the last one was. I didn't listen to the whole thing, but there was the one with her ex, and then there's another one. So you're definitely going to want to go on Patreon. You can only find the newest episodes on her Patreon or becoming a member on YouTube. Anything you wanted to add to that? Jerry Ann saying Patreon is awesome. Tia Flicks over there.
Yeah.
Patreon.
I mean, and I think for Patreon too it's the best platform to really get all of the information you want. I know a lot of people ask like, oh, where's Tia? And like see our faces or M2's faces and or like, well, where's Tia? Like she's still here. But she's trying to do all of this on Patreon, and she needs to focus on that to be able to post and create. And on Patreon too, she has like multiple private conversations and shares more intimate information on her Patreon platform.
Right.
So and the Pit Bulls, Parolees, and Me is amazing. Again, like Katie said, she's going season and episode by season and episode. Like she's giving you like all of the behind scenes stuff that you would never even imagine about what the rescue was like or any of it. It's amazing, and it's extremely personal. And you're not gonna find it on YouTube. You're not gonna find it on any other platform.
If you love
16 dogs.
Enter 16 Dogs. If you loved the show, people are always like, I wish we could watch the show again. When are you guys coming back? It's never going to be on TV anymore. She always says streaming is the future. There's going to be no TV at some point. You're just going to stream. If you loved the show that much, you'll love all of these shows. I mean, they're all well done. They're all put together good. And then her show especially or her podcasts, especially the Pitbulls, Parolees, and Me. If you didn't watch the show too, say that you're just now starting to follow along, this is a great way to kind of get caught up. I didn't watch a lot of it, and so I'm like, oh, I didn't know who that was. She talks about that person, but I didn't know who it was. So now I'm able to watch the show with her and get her side of the story. So
yeah. And then you'll kind of see too, because like one of the main things are, where's her husband? Well, you'll find out, and you'll be like, oh, well, you'll understand a lot more of like why certain questions aren't being answered anymore. Like, because those are questions that are so not even relevant anymore. So truly, like, if you really want to know what's actually going on, Pitbulls, Parolees, and Me is amazing.
Yeah.
And you're gonna learn about it from the start.
Right.
From the start, from the beginning of
everyone's saying love Patreon. This series is so great. I love that. I love that we finally have a one-stop place to go, because for a while we had Rapid Reality, we had YouTube, we had all of these different places, and nothing was in one place, and that was really confusing for everyone. And we've worked really hard over the last year and a half to get everything into one place for you. So this is the place to go. Patreon, when you first get there, the site isn't as easily navigatable. Is that a word?
Yeah.
But you start to learn where everything is, just like you would with a new site. So hang in there. If some of these people,
it's worth it.
It is. It's worth it.
And it's a multi-tiered platform. And again, yes, YouTube does have a lot of the free stuff on it, but you also need to understand is the memberships help us with taking care of the dogs and running and keeping the rescue open. So even if it is $5-10, I don't know what her prices are, I can't even remember, but as great as everything being free is, watching things on YouTube also helps a lot.
Yeah, like even when you rewatch this whole episode, it will help with the streaming views. Linda's saying, get the biggest Patreon subscription and you get everything. Ohio Pom Mom, Patreon is the best.
Yeah.
So yeah, you guys check out her Patreon platform. I can't say it enough. That is the place to go for everything.
Yeah.
Let's see. What else do we got? We're starting to wrap up here. I know on YouTube too, she's going to create a wellness playlist. And so that's where the podcasts that Perry and I are doing, Rescued by Recovery, as well as the Dry Cauldron. So the Dry Cauldron season 2 just came out last week. I did a Strawberry Full Moon episode and a Friday the 13th episode. It's so much more difficult podcasting by yourself. Tia's like, Katie, you'll get used to it. Like, I talk to myself all the time, and I'm like, I don't. Like, I do so much better with somebody. But I'm enjoying it. I think it's going to be great. I'm going to keep moving forward with Dry Cauldron. And Perry and I are getting ready to start recording for Rescued by Recovery. So you'll be able to find those on the platforms now on YouTube. She's thinking about putting it on Patreon as well. So I'm excited about that. And then Jenna and I are talking about doing some podcasting as well, and some new programs that will also fall into that wellness playlist. So I'm excited about that. So a lot of good things. I think it's so nice, like we always say, to see other sides of people. It's not our jobs primarily are the dogs. I mean, that is our lives. I mean, you're dreaming about dogs. I am too. The other day, we both had that dream about Hancock. Like, what?
Yeah.
So it is like, especially us with social media, the dogs consume our entire life. So when we can find a small little bit of time to share the other things that make us who we are, I think that's important as well.
And why we're so dedicated to these dogs. Why our passion is the way it is.
Yeah, exactly. OKT says, I love Dry Cauldron. The Strawberry Moon was so good. Oh, thank you.
I need to watch.
I missed the new Dry Cauldron. I'll check it out next. So I'm actually putting it on my YouTube. So you can watch it. It's not just listening. So you don't have to just watch it on Spotify. You can listen, or you don't have to just listen to it on Spotify. You can watch it on YouTube as well.
We're not doing political stuff here.
No. That doesn't make any sense. I love your YouTube for the dog. So yeah, so you guys can follow along for the Dry Cauldron. We have Instagram, all the things, YouTube, Spotify, a TikTok, and then for Rescue by Recovery, the same thing. I do kind of like the YouTube platform for the podcast for Dry Cauldron better because I'm able to feature little pictures of the things I'm talking about. So it kind of keeps me a little bit more engaged. So I would suggest watching it on the YouTube. But I'm looking forward to the stuff that we've been talking about that we're moving forward with as well. So you guys stay tuned for that. Jenna also goes live on TikTok, and I think it's just TikTok right now from we have a little thing called Tales from the Park. I'll pop on that as well, but it's Jenna primarily live in the field with the dogs. So you got to watch those. When you see it pop up on your phone that Jenna's live, she's typically out there with the dogs. You might see your dog. You might see your sponsor dog. You have River and Willie on there a lot. Melon I've seen, or you might see your VA as well.
Yeah.
Katie, what is your YouTube channel? Oh, that's a good question. I think it's the Dry Cauldron.
Look it up.
Watch Dry Cauldron on YouTube. Does it help the rescue monetarily? It will. That's why we're moving it all over to the Villalobos platform. I've gotten so much great feedback from the YouTube in my podcast. Yay, Jerry Ann! Ding, 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 ding. Thank you for your donation. You can also add the podcast to your YouTube for people who don't have Spotify.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, the podcasts are on YouTube now, which I said I really like that a lot. I had a dream message. I love that, Jamie.
He is so funny, Cinnamon. Cinnamon actually loves small dogs.
I love that. Cinnamon was on the live the other day. I don't do TikTok. Can Jenna do YouTube? We're working on that.
Yeah. Well, the issue is I'm usually out there by myself, so it's easier for me to access TikTok on my phone. And then Katie usually has the tube on her phone. So I try to upload everything onto the tube later, but it's hard.
Yeah, Patty's saying she doesn't do the talk, but watches it later on the replay. So yeah, when we're doing Tales from the Park with Jenna and I, we record those on the TikTok and then we move them over to the YouTube platform.
It's something we're trying to see if, I can use, what's it called? We're trying to figure it out to where I can use both, but right now it's just easier for me to do the TikTok.
Right. So that's really it.
Okay, it is the Dry Cauldron on the tube.
Okay, so yeah, if you want to follow the Dry Cauldron on YouTube, and then as soon as all of that gets transferred over, then I'll let you guys know. But Tia's loving it, and I've gotten so much feedback, especially with season 2. I wasn't quite sure how it was going to go doing it solo, but everybody has come out and been super supportive. And come to find out, everybody loves me, and I just love you guys too. So I love the support that I've been given for that. And then, of course, you can catch Jenna and I every Saturday, 9:00 Central Time with Good Morning Villalobos. You guys have been so amazing and supportive to both her and I with this show. We have gotten so many dogs virtually adopted by this show, sponsored, featured. We've had adoptions. And we've only been doing this for a little over a month now, I think. But the feedback that we've been given from you guys keeps us going, and everybody seems to be loving it. Elena's saying, are the original episodes of Dry Cauldron on the tube too? Tanya and I did do a few episodes on YouTube. Whatever's on there is what we did actually record for YouTube. We were just getting started on all of that, and it's a little rocky, but you can see some of those on YouTube. The Dry Cauldron is pretty good. I forgot about the moon and ended up going to see because of you, Katie. It was beautiful seeing it. I love that, Erica. You guys don't forget to do your moon water. I always tell Jenna. I text her every moon. I'm like, don't forget to do your moon water. So as you get to know me, you know I'm a little cuckoo cuckoo. That's my thing. That's what my dad always says. Cuckoo cuckoo. It just means like, you know, super peaceful and positive. All right. Well, I want to thank all of you guys.
Yes. We are making another Barco card. Yes. Of course we are.
Of course we're making another
Barco card here. We're all about the Barco cards. I'm
and
saying
don't forget,
Barco over and over.
Yeah, and we cleared the Barco card. I think that is so awesome. Deb, to sponsor a dog, you go to vrcpitbull.com, how you can help, and you can find your sponsor dog, cat or wolf dog. So it's not just dogs. Oh, thank you, Patty, for subscribing to the Dry Cauldron. I hope you guys like it. Like I said last time, it's going to be more like featuring like women empowerment, positive energy. But I'm also going to show, because we live in New Orleans, there's a lot of like fun ghosty stuff here. There's a lot of culture. So I'm going to show more of the city and where we live at. So I'm excited to do that. And we'll have guests too. I was thinking maybe me and Jenna will go to the Vampire Apothecary. Like maybe we'll go do some little field trips. Yes.
I love a field trip. I don't get to go on field trips.
No, well, I'm inviting you.
Oh, yeah.
Always forgot to do moon water, but I'm obsessed with the moon. Well, Connie, you should do that. I'm telling you.
Katie will remind you.
I will remind you. If you watch and you follow along for the Dry Cauldron, follow me on Instagram because I put everything out there. Ohio Palm Mom, the Friday 13th episode is really interesting. I know you learn so much, and I say in my episodes that because I'm just learning, I'm not some kind of professional with anything, but I like to learn, and I'm interested in all of that. So I'm glad that you guys are interested too. Is Freya able to be sponsored? I emailed you, haven't heard back. Yes, Erica. If Freya's on the website, then is Freya on the website?
All of them should be, but when we were doing the when we were creating the sections, a couple of them are like funky. Let me check right now because we made some adjustments on the website. So, but yes, she is available for sponsorship.
Maria's saying whenever I get out there, you have to be my spooky tour guide. Yes. Ruth just subscribed to the Cauldron
County, Wisconsin. So like Menominee, Eau Claire area.
Menominee. Linda said go to the Vampire Cafe. I have a bag for the Vampire Apothecary my sis used as a gift bag for me. Pretty sure it's that. Probably, yes.
Did I do that video I saw of the Vampire Hotel?
Yes. We need to stay there too.
We should check that out.
Yeah, so we're going to be taking field trips, and Salem's all into that kind of stuff too. So we will, we're just going to keep moving on in that direction. And then, like I said, the Rescue by Recovery podcast with Perry and I will be more addiction, recovery, wellness, and just featuring health, talking about our journeys and our recovery. And I'll keep the Dry Cauldron stuff a little bit more separate for just really like empowerment and positivity, the witchy stuff. Maybe I can learn from you, Katie. I'm learning too. Yes, Ruth, please join along. Yeah, the Vampire Hotel, that was super cool. I can't wait to see that in person.
Yeah.
So
I
yeah,
didn't
you guys
I was there, honestly.
Follow along, do all the things, like, subscribe, comment, rate the Spotify. It's all super helpful. And again, once it gets switched over to the other to the Villalobos site, you'll have access to everything there as well. Moving on. So we always finish. I want to go on a live field trip with Kate. Yeah, we'll go live. We'll go live down in the quarter and go on a ghost hunt. I'm actually going to St. Augustine in the next few weeks. And St. Augustine's one of the most haunted cities in America because it's one of the oldest cities. And we go there every summer, but I love it so much because it's spooky and haunted. And so I definitely plan on doing some stuff while I'm there and featuring. My family will be like, oh my God, Katie's going live.
You know what I was thinking? We should totally, like, I don't believe they do tours. I mean, I'm way out of touch from here, but like here in Menominee, there I'll have to send you pictures. Like there's like the old Mabel Tainer Theater, which is like it's gorgeous, and
Mhm.
like there's a lot of history here too.
Yes. Well, maybe
Um,
we can go and do like a road trip, you know?
yeah,
I don't, let's see. Are you guys still, we are in Louisiana. Yes.
the
Um,
Wolf Sanctuary is in Texas. That's might be where.
maybe we'll do like a road, like a tour. And if you guys have haunted places in your city, you can email me and I'll come and do a little. I have ghost hunting equipment. That's right. I'm pretty serious.
Yeah, we could spin that into the other thing we're working on.
Yeah. Okay, let's move on. So I want to thank everybody on Facebook. I put it was National World Pet Memorial Day. And so we featured that. We featured our dogs, Rue and Adam. And we asked everybody to email their Rainbow Bridge story for the segment. Obviously, we're only doing one story a week. So if you're watching, you watch to see if we're featuring your dog. So I just wanted to thank everybody for submitting them because I got so many of them. They were so inspiring and so beautiful. And I'm going to cry. I always like to finish on the Rainbow Bridge segment because it just really reminds us why we do what we do and the connection that humans have with their dogs or cats or horses. I got some cats, I got birds, I got all sorts of stuff in the emails. And it just means so much. Our pets are like family, like kids. And so reading some of these, I mean, some people didn't have kids and these were their children, and then to see the pictures of their animals that they love so much, it was so special. I mean, I got probably over 100 Rainbow Bridge segment stories.
The last time we talked, it was like 20.
Yeah, no, then yesterday it was up to like 75 and they're still coming in. So it's a big thing. And Jen and I are very interested in supporting people after they lose their pets. So grief. We're actually both in a course right now for grief support for our pets after they pass. So we're hoping that we're going to be able to help others with that. So this was just my little thank you for submitting. And we will get to all the dogs. I promise you. So if you're not the one that's chosen this time, you'll be the one chosen next time. So this week we're going to be featuring KT's dog, Liesel. Look at that sweet puppy.
I'm already crying about this one because I remember when she took Liesel in and watching this unfold.
This says, you will be missed, Liesel. We will meet again. Let me just follow up on the comments really fast before I start reading because I'm going to read KT's story. When do you guys go for a raffle? Would love to spend a day with you ladies. Oh, thanks, Connie. A lot of people say that, actually. We don't have our own raffle, but, we're just out here doing it. You can catch us live all the time. It's like hanging out with us. I haven't seen my Rainbow Bridge stories yet. Okay. Jerry Ann, just hang tight. If you come to Wisconsin, have Time Theater, it's like stepping back into the 1950s.
It is.
Ooh.
Katie, you're going to lose it. Like, I haven't sent you the pictures of the stuff she sent me for VRC she gave me for VRC Vintage. I forgot to send them to you, but like, there's like a cute little like 1950s diner place with like wild.
I love it. So we have lots of fun things. I will put that up in writing my horse mouth. Okay, so let's get to our Rainbow Bridge segment. So at the very end of each episode of Good Morning Villalobos, Jenna and I end with a Rainbow Bridge story. The Rainbow Bridge is where we will meet our pets again. Our pets mean so much to us, and this week being World Pet Memorial, was it week or day?
It was Pet Memorial Day, yeah.
Jenna and I started talking a lot about our pets that meant so much to us. So you guys saw that. So Rue and Adam. And so we sent these out, and Katie wrote back and wants to share her memory of Liesel. So Liesel was more than just a foster dog. She was a soul who deserved far more than the world had given her. And I was honored to help her discover what love truly looked like. She came to me as a Bernese Mountain Dog, breeder release, labeled as healthy and ready for adoption, just needing to be spayed, but from the moment I picked her up, something didn't feel right. She was shockingly underweight, 27 pounds too light, and not long after arriving, she stopped eating altogether. I tried everything, wet food, dry food, every combination imaginable. Concerned, I got her into the vet early, only to be met with heartbreaking news. Lisa was in late stage kidney failure. She had weeks left, not years. I'm already getting sad. I was devastated, angry, but I made a vow right then. If Liesel's life had been joyless before, I would make sure her final chapter was filled with light.
Yeah. I remember watching this one all unfold, and I was like,
I created a bucket list: spa days, Jeep rides, shopping trips, and even a pizza party at a local restaurant to celebrate her. Every day became about giving her experiences she should have always known, comfort, adventure, and family that truly cherished her. When her health began to decline, I knew she was telling me it was time, but before she left this world, I made one last promise. I adopted her.
Yeah.
Y'all. I'm crying. Okay. I wanted her to officially belong. I wanted her to know she had a forever home, even if forever was short. 3 days later, Liesel gently let go, surrounded by love and peace and the care of the vet who had walked with us from the beginning. Though she was only with me for a little over a month, she left a profound impact on my heart and my home. My other dogs felt it too. She became part of our pack. Liesel's life may have started with hardship, but it ended with dignity, tenderness, and a deep knowing that she was wanted. Rest easy, sweet girl. You were mine. You always will be.
Yeah.
Oh, Katie. Oh my gosh. What a beautiful story. I'm bawling too, obviously. This just shows you, I mean, it can be a week, it can be a month, it can be 15 years. You have a dog in your home and they're so special and they touch your lives forever. Deb is saying build a walkway out of bricks that people could send money to build. Deb, we are looking into doing something more with the Rainbow Bridge segment. It's been such a success. People are loving these stories and definitely feel the love from them. So we are looking at doing something like that. We do actually have a rainbow bridge at our sanctuary that we're wanting to tie in with the segment. Everything VRC has been therapeutic for me since I lost my baby girl, Phoebe. Thank you so much. Thank you for sharing that, Leslie. So yeah, we really just like to end the Good Morning Villalobos on such a loving note. We spend most of our days and time trying to get dogs adopted, and we don't really feature too much about what happens afterwards when they're in your home, which is why I do like dog diaries, because it does show where the dogs go. But even if they're a VRC dog or not, or cat or horse or bird, whatever, they touch our lives forever. I know even with Rose, I mean, I only had Rose for 6 months, and I mean, she was a game changer. And because of Rose, my sister, who had lost her dog a couple months before I got Rose, she adopted a dog. They actually got to meet each other, and she named Olive, her middle name is Rose, after Rose. Because that's the whole reason Sarah got a dog, was because she met Rose and was like, you know what, it is going to be okay. Like, I need a dog in my life. So these dogs change us. And I am so thankful, Katie. Thank you so much for sending in your story. I wanted to feature this special dog. Let's get a little closer on this sweet baby. You gave her a home. She knows she was loved and wanted. Oh my gosh. I love that so much. And there's Katie there. I love that.
And I remember when I was making that logo for the thing, and I was just like, it needs to get done. We have to do it today. We have to do this today.
Yeah.
And it was like really, really important. And then I didn't even realize the day. Like yesterday was Adam, my soul dog's 1 year. I lost him a year ago.
Yeah.
And it was just like, I needed, it was just like that grief. And I was like, we have to go through this. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. Jenna was like obsessed with getting that logo with our dogs on there, and she worked so hard throughout the entire day. And then I really do think like you were led to do that, and because of that, we got so many stories in to feature. So if you guys sent in your own Rainbow Bridge story, you guys hang tight. We're only going to do one a week, so each one will be featured at some point. So it'll be a surprise if your dog is featured. Afterwards, I'll send you the little Canva that I make for your dog. I need to send out the one of Gunter for last week as well. Jerry Ann says, Heavenly Boop. These dogs are with us forever. So I like the scrapbook look for the segment. Thanks, Erica.
It's really cute. I love it.
Boop in Heaven. I love that so much. Okay, well, does anybody have any questions? We'll open it up. We'll dry our tears. Okay. Dry our tears, and we will close with some questions if anybody has anything for us. We had 11:26. We did pretty good today.
Yeah, we did.
I do like this view. I mean, this does work. If you're not here, it is really like professional. It's nice to see both the Facebook and the YouTube comments. Deb, his name was Rocky. I still miss him. I know. Every dog we have changes our lives, doesn't it? This was new, us putting it on Facebook. I hope it was successful. We can't tell like how many people are on.
I wasn't really watching, hopefully.
Do you still have that sweet little blonde dog that was rescued along with Blue Eyes and the others? Can't remember her name. Just saw the rerun yesterday.
Are you talking about Tiny, maybe?
I didn't see that episode.
There was like 5 or 6 of them.
I need to catch up on all of that because people would be like, "Oh, that dog's on episode," so, and I'm like, I want to see my dog friends on TV.
Yeah.
I did it by myself today. Is everybody proud? I had my little notes and I had my.
I was just thinking,
my cheese, my string
does
cheese.
Freya have a wish list or is it a generalist? So, for the wolf dogs and the cats, they have a generalized wish list, just because, especially for the wolf dogs, they can only have certain things out there. In there, yes, we do still have Tiny, but my brain just shut off.
I just remembered too.
It was just easier to have it generalized for the wolf dogs because they can only have certain things.
Is Miriam in the chat? I forgot she messaged me before this. So Miriam's in the chat. If she is, it did say Mila.
I saw her earlier. I'm not sure if she's still on.
Said, so proud, Katie, killing it. So proud of all the work.
Tia's raffle is on the link tree. I think Earl and Tony's is not.
I'm gonna post it again today on Facebook.
Yeah.
Because the raffles are this week, so we want to get those last raffles in. Those tickets, $10. So Miriam is looking for a VA. She was gonna VA Carhartt, but Carhartt got VA'd, so she's down to Cooties and Hubs. So we'll get in a group email with Miriam after this. He's going to let us pick. If you guys want a VA dog too and you don't know who you want, Jenna and I can help you pick a VA dog that's in need. You might have dogs that are, you might want a senior dog. You might want a special needs dog.
There's Miriam right there.
Yay, Miriam. Okay. Yeah, we will. Jen and I were just talking. So we actually think Cooties is probably going to be a good fit for you. And we know how much you love your VA dogs, Miriam. So,
and she's a senior babe.
Oh, Katie says Georges. We love Georges so much. That's another one. Georges will actually probably be on the Barco card, the next Barco card, because she's one that we featured.
We featured her a couple of times actually, and then put her on like 2 or 3 lives.
Yeah.
Why we still have that dog, I don't know.
I don't either. She's got beautiful markings too.
And she's so.
I mean, I need to go to.
How many are we doing? 9? Oh man.
Probably, yeah. Well, there'll probably be 9 new dogs on the Barco card. Don't forget, if you did virtually adopt during this Barco card, we'll put you in a raffle. We're going to create a little raffle box for you guys. You have to bear with us, though. We're still trying to figure out how to make t-shirts.
She does go to second base. Katie knows all about it.
That's funny.
She's
that
quick.
dog is so sweet too. Oh my gosh, like
yeah,
so cute. I'm trying to think what the other dog was that you had on live the other day, and I was upset. I'm eating another.
You're talking about Kit?
Maybe. Are you still eating your
Yeah.
Airport sound for your awesome show today? Whoop whoop. Thanks, Carolyn. Maybe that's what I think somebody said that. Maybe I need an air horn for the donation box. This is a good time for you guys to do some last minute donations as well. We're probably going to wrap up shortly, probably in the next 3 to 5 minutes. So if you want to do some last minute donations, after the lives, we always screenshot our donations and send them to Tia. We get so excited. She gets so proud of us. We're like, we're making money for the dogs. We get so excited.
Dogs.
It's us contributing, you know?
Yeah.
But I mean, we do that in so many ways with these dogs, even just featuring them. You know, I love having this morning show. Because if you don't go to the website, then you're not going to see these dogs. So if you come here, you'll be able to see these dogs and learn more about them from people who actually know these dogs, you know?
Yeah. And we were kind of talking to, and maybe this is an idea, what you guys think too, is where maybe we pick 2 or 3 sponsor dogs or sponsor cats or wolves or whatever, or like do one of each category, and we like get together, do a live, and we show their picture and we kind of talk about them, and then like you can sponsor them. If you sponsor them while we're live, we'll shoot, give you a shout out. Can the, you know what I mean? So it's like we want to like bring more attention to the sponsorship program too, because those are dogs that we will have for life. Tia goes wild.
Tia does go wild. She's crazy.
Chloe, bring me my charger.
Can the t-shirts be V-neck or make some? Elena, we're not sure. We're going to have to do the best we can with the ordering the shirts. They're probably going to all be the same, maybe the same colors at first. Because we don't want to have to charge you that much. Oh, thank you, Joy. Yeah. Ding, 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 ding. Air horn noise. Thank you, Joy. Thank you, Cammy Cam.
Oh, okay. Okay, bye.
Awesome. Hi, children.
Hi, everybody.
There's my little friends. Hi, everyone. The VRC kids making an appearance.
Get out.
Hello, everybody.
I love you. We're going to Dollar General. So.
Okay, bye. Have fun.
We're going to Dollar Tree.
There's our VRC kids, everyone.
I love that for you. Bye.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Oh, I'm skipping my.
Okay, great. Bye.
You guys better behave yourselves.
Hi, everybody. You should go watch our videos.
You should go watch our videos. Yes.
Woo, yay.
Our kids. My name's Chloe. So.
Okay, bye.
I'm the main one.
Oh my
Whoa.
God.
Ooh, shut up.
Is it time for me to leave yet?
I'm the main one. I can't.
I'm the main one.
VRC kid, they're going like this in the back too. Like such kids, like, oh my God, you.
Oh my God. I like saw them. They were doing like TikTok videos and the
I can't.
commercials earlier. I'm like, can you guys stop?
Everyone's like, hey kids. Yeah, they're nuts.
They're not.
But I tell you one thing, those girls are so good with the dogs. They love the dogs so much. All right. Well, I think that's it for us today. Let's move on with our day. Like Jenna's, I wouldn't call it vacation, but Jenna's out of town. There's lots to explore.
I'm just leaving them here for the summer, That's exciting.
Jenna is leaving her children for the summer, and I'm excited for her.
Me into it.
All right. Well, I think that's it for today. This was a wonderful episode of Good Morning Villalobos. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We love each and every one of you. Thank you for donating in more ways than one. Whether you VA, you donated during the episode, whatever you guys do, we appreciate you guys. If you want to submit a Rainbow Bridge segment story, you can go to, or you have a question or anything you need to ask, you can go to katievrc@outlook.com. Y'all have patience with me though, because I do have like a full-time job, another job, and I have gotten a lot of emails like, I haven't heard back. So please just be patient with me. I go through all those emails as much as I possibly can. I have so much going on, so it is a priority.
And you have like a million emails in general.
I have a million emails. I have the VA email. I have the sponsor email. I also have an 8-year-old in my life. So you guys hang in there with me. But katievrc@outlook.com. Oh, last minute donation from
Thank
Leslie.
you,
Ding,
Leslie.
ding, ding, ding.
Papa,
I love that.
I
right,
really
well,
want the confetti shooter.
We're going to have a whole moment for that. So thank you guys all for joining. We like to say it takes a village. Thanks for being a part of ours. We love you all. Until next time, see you later. Bye.